Imagine yourself floating on a calm river beneath a sky full of stars. As the water carries you gently downstream, you begin a journey not just through space, but through thought. Tonight, let us drift through some of the most profound ideas in Buddhist philosophy thoughts that have comforted minds for centuries. We begin with the Four Noble Truths, the foundation of the Buddha's teachings. First, we acknowledge that suffering exists. This is dukkha. It touches all lives in big and small ways. Then, we explore its cause, craving and attachment. But there is hope. The third truth tells us suffering can end. And finally, the fourth truth shows us the path to peace, the Eightfold Path. Along our path, we meet karma, the gentle law of cause and effect. Like ripples in a pond, every action we take sends waves through the world. What we do matters, and with mindfulness, we can send out waves of kindness, compassion, and love. As we continue floating, we pass through the idea of shunyata, or emptiness. It tells us that nothing exists on its own. Everything is interconnected, like trees in a forest sharing sunlight, air, and soil. And in that interconnection, we find comfort. Nothing lasts forever, but in each moment, there is beauty, peace, and freedom. Let the river carry you gently now. Let your thoughts drift with these ancient ideas. There's nothing to fix, nothing to chase, just awareness and the deep stillness of being. The wisdom of impermanence. Soft wind sounds, fading into a peaceful bell chime. Take a deep breath and exhale gently. In this moment of stillness, we reflect on one of the most comforting truths in Buddhism: impermanence, or anicca. Everything changes. This may sound unsettling at first, but it is also a source of deep peace. Imagine the changing seasons: spring blossoms, summer warms, autumn colors, and winter rests. Nothing stays the same, but everything has its time. The pain you feel will pass. The joy you feel will also pass. But knowing this gives you the power to be present, to cherish what is here now. In impermanence, we discover that clinging causes suffering. When we try to hold on to a moment, a feeling, a person, we begin to suffer. But when we allow change, when we soften our grip, we begin to flow with life. The Buddha taught that impermanence is not a flaw, it is the very nature of life. Like clouds passing across the sky, our thoughts, emotions, and experiences are always shifting. So tonight, as you rest, know this: whatever weight you carry, it is not forever. Let go. Let the wind of impermanence carry it away. There is peace in the flow. There is beauty in each passing breath. The self and anatta. Begin with distant chimes or the sound of flowing water. Let yourself sink into the present. Each breath, a wave, coming and going. Anatta, or not self. You are not your thoughts. You are not your job, your name, your fears. These things arise and pass, just like the wind, the waves, the stars. The Buddha taught that there is no unchanging, permanent self. Instead, we are a collection of processes: body, feeling, perception, mental formations, and consciousness, always shifting, always in motion. Think of a flame. It burns brightly, but never holds the same shape. Or a river. It flows, but is never made of the same water twice. Understanding anatta doesn't mean you lose yourself. It means you are free from clinging to something that was never fixed. You can rest in the peace of being without needing a definition. And in this openness, compassion grows. If we are not separate selves, then we are part of a great, flowing whole. Your joy is mine, my peace is yours. Rest now in this gentle truth. There is nothing you must become. You already are this spacious, fluid awareness. Let go, let yourself dissolve into the stillness of the night. Embracing emptiness. Shunyata. Imagine gazing into the vastness of space, where the stars seem suspended in an infinite void, and the universe stretches beyond comprehension. This concept mirrors the profound Buddhist philosophy of Shunyata, or emptiness, a core teaching that invites us to understand the nature of reality in its most intricate form. The journey into Shunyata is not about embracing nothingness, but rather unraveling the complexities of existence to find profound interconnection and potential. At the heart of Shunyata is the idea that all phenomena are devoid of intrinsic, permanent identity. Everything arises in dependence on causes and conditions. Picture a mighty mountain forged by countless earth processes over millennia. It appears solid and eternal, yet it is constantly changing, weathering, and evolving. This reflects how all things exist and connected and impermanent, shaped by the web of influences around them. Embracing Shunyata invites us to see beyond superficial appearances, recognizing the fluid, dynamic nature of everything we encounter. The notion of emptiness might initially seem unsettling, but it offers liberation from rigid conceptual boundaries that often limit our understanding and experiences. Consider a simple cup, often taken for granted. At its essence, it is made of clay, shaped by hands, serving the purpose of holding liquid. However, it is also part of a greater cycle. Its origins lie in the earth, and it may one day return to dust. Through Shunyata, we perceive the cup not as an independent object, but as an embodiment of countless interdependent relationships, inviting us to examine the hidden connections in all we perceive. Embracing Shunyata encourages us to experience life in its fullness, unburdened by the limitations of habitual thought patterns and attachments. By letting go of the insistence on fixed labels or identities, we open the door to seeing reality with greater clarity and compassion. Much like a painter observing a blank canvas, this understanding encourages us to explore endless possibilities without preconceived constraints, igniting creativity and openness to new perspectives. In daily life, this profound insight grants us freedom from the clutches of rigid expectations, allowing us to engage with the world authentically. When conflicts arise, such as disagreements with colleagues, recognizing that situations are not fixed but deeply interrelated can soften responses, fostering empathy and understanding. By embracing Shunyata, we cultivate an appreciation for the beauty in impermanence, the ever-shifting dance of life that offers itself anew in each moment. This realization leads us to cherish connections, experiences, and even challenges as integral parts of a grand, interwoven tapestry. Through Shunyata, allow your mind to dissolve the illusion of separateness, inviting a sense of unity with the world and a gentle curiosity about the untold stories within each encounter. In this harmonious state, we find not a void, but a vibrant field of potential and awakening to life's wondrous possibilities. Let Shunyata be your gentle guide, encouraging you to explore the expansive, shared space within all things. As you rest in the depth of emptiness, discover how this profound wisdom enables you to sail gracefully through the ever-evolving currents of life, emboldened by the awareness of your deep interconnection with all that exists. The Four Noble Truths. Imagine setting foot on a transformative journey where each step paves the way to profound understanding and liberation. This journey is beautifully outlined in the Buddha's foundational teaching, the Four Noble Truths. These truths serve as the guiding compass on the path to enlightenment, offering deep insights into the nature of suffering and the route to its cessation. The first noble truth, often referred to as dukkha, acknowledges the presence of suffering in life. It's like standing before a vast, turbulent ocean, recognizing its reality rather than denying its existence. From everyday aches and pains to deeper existential discomforts, suffering manifests in various forms. Acknowledging it allows us to confront and engage with life as it truly is, rather than clinging to idealized versions of existence. The second noble truth points to the origin of suffering, aptly named samudaya. Imagine grasping a handful of sand, tightly each grain representing desire, attachment, or aversion. The tighter the grip, the more difficult it becomes to hold on comfortably. This symbolizes how our cravings and attachments create the conditions for suffering. By identifying these seeds of discontent, we begin unraveling the web of causes that bind us. The path then leads to the third noble truth, nirodha, which promises hope and liberation. Imagine watching the dawn break over a silent landscape, illuminating a new day symbolic of suffering's cessation. This truth reassures us that freedom from suffering is achievable, marking the transition from darkness to light. By releasing our attachments and desires, we find peace, much like relinquishing the futile grip of sand to watch it gently fall away. The journey concludes with the fourth noble truth, Magath path leading to the end of suffering. This path, known as the Noble Eightfold Path, functions as a gentle but firm guide across the terrain of life. It encompasses right understanding, intention, speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration. Imagine walking a well-marked trail through a lush forest, each step taken with awareness and purpose, eventually leading to clarity and enlightenment. These four noble truths invite us to explore the depth of the human experience with a compassionate heart and a discerning mind. They remind us that suffering need not define our journey, but instead can be a catalyst for profound transformation and growth. Each truth delicately unfolds the layers of existence, encouraging us to look deeply into the nature of our own lives. In embracing the Four Noble Truths, we find a timeless blueprint that encourages wisdom and compassion, ultimately leading us toward inner peace and understanding. They serve as a timeless guide, teaching us to navigate life's waves with resilience, clarity, and grace. Invite the wisdom of these truths to guide you, like the gentle hand of a wise teacher leading you through life's intricate dance. As you embark on this journey, may the insights of the Four Noble Truths light your path, inspiring a profound connection to the essence of being and the promise of liberation. The middle way, finding balance. Imagine walking along a path that weaves gracefully between the peaks and valleys of a majestic mountain range. This path, neither taking you to the extremes nor leaving you stranded in monotony, represents the middle wire fundamental concept in Buddhism that advocates for balance and equilibrium in all aspects of life. The middle way is akin to a finely tuned string on a musical instrument. If the string is too tight, it might snap, too loose, and it won't produce a harmonious sound. This balance reflects how the middle way guides us away from the extremes of indulgence and self-denial toward a life of moderation and profound understanding. Buddhism teaches us that the middle way arose from the Buddha's own quest for enlightenment. After experiencing both royal indulgence and severe asceticism, the Buddha discovered that true wisdom and liberation lay in neither extreme, but in a balanced approach. Picture a river that flows smoothly, not gushing chaotically nor stagnating, allowing for a serene yet purposeful journey, a metaphor for the middle way in action. In our modern lives, this middle way encourages us to seek balance in our daily routines and thoughts. It serves as a gentle reminder to pursue harmony amid life's demands and distractions. Consider the balance between work and rest. Plunging into work without respite can lead to burnout, just as perpetual leisure may lead to stagnation. The middle way advocates for a rhythm where effort is met with relaxation, creating a harmonious flow akin to nature's cycles. Finding balance also extends to our relationships, inviting us to listen with openness and speak with kindness, avoiding the extremes of voicelessness and domineering speech. In decisions and judgments, the middle way encourages careful consideration and equips us to navigate life's intricacies with fairness and compassion. It's like watching a skilled sailor expertly steer through wind and tide, adaptable yet resolute. Embrace the middle way as a compass that patiently steers you away from the pitfalls of extremism, offering insight into the complexities of life's journey. Imagine a tranquil forest where each element, from the tallest tree to the tiniest flower, contributes to the harmony of the ecosystem. This ecological balance mirrors the middle way, reminding us to approach life with both mindfulness and moderation, recognizing the value of every experience. As you find your way along this middle path, notice its gentle guidance in your own wellness practices. It teaches us to nourish our bodies with neither deprivation nor excess, fostering health through mindful balance. While society often pulls us in myriad directions, the middle way remains a sanctuary, gently urging us to center ourselves amid life's vast landscapes. Invite the wisdom of the middle way to illuminate your choices and actions, guiding you to sustain equilibrium and centeredness. May you find comfort and inspiration along this path, discovering a harmonious dance between life's polarities and nurturing a profound sense of well-being and fulfillment. Karma, the law of cause and effect. Imagine tossing a pebble into a still pond, watching as ripples cascade outward, touching every corner of the water. This image encapsulates the essence of karma, the profound law of cause and effect that weaves through the fabric of our lives. Karma serves as a guiding principle in Buddhist philosophy, reminding us that every action we take sets into motion a chain of consequences, shaping our future and the world around us. At its core, karma invites us to recognize the interconnectedness of actions and outcomes. Consider the nurturing of a garden. Each seed planted corresponds to the efforts and conditions provided sunlight, water, and care-yielding blossoms or fruit as a result. Similarly, our thoughts, words, and deeds are like seeds, each capable of blossoming into experiences that we eventually encounter. This law of cause and effect encompasses more than just reward and punishment. It functions as a mirror, reflecting the intentions underlying our actions. Imagine extending a kind gesture to a stranger and feeling the warmth return not just in gratitude, but in the ripple effect of positivity you help cultivate. Alternatively, harsh words might bring about discord and unrest. Karma encourages mindfulness, inspiring conscious decisions in this intricate dance of action and consequence. Karma also emphasizes personal responsibility, empowering us to shape our own destinies. By understanding that our actions today usher in the experiences of tomorrow, we become active participants in designing our life's journey. It's like sculpting a piece of clay, where each touch leaves its mark, inviting creativity and intention in crafting our path. Yet, karma is often misunderstood as a simplistic notion of fate. Instead, it provides an invitation to engage with life actively, inspiring a deeper understanding of how our actions affect both ourselves and others. By fostering virtuous actions grounded in compassion, generosity, and wisdom, we can create a life rich with positive experiences and shared harmony. Incorporating karma into our lives encourages the cultivation of a compassionate heart. It's a gentle nudge to bring awareness to each moment, asking, what seeds am I planting right now? Whether in cultivating patience with loved ones, offering support to those in need, or simply being present and attentive in our daily interactions, karma teaches that our contributions to the universe are both meaningful and impactful. Embrace the wisdom of karma as a beacon that illuminates your journey, guiding your actions with intention and clarity. By seeing your life as an expansive tapestry woven with the threads of your decisions, you'll discover the beauty in forging a path of mindful action and reflection. Imagine walking through a vibrant forest connected to each living being, where every step is a testament to the harmony and balance you help maintain. Let karma, the profound law of cause and effect, inspire you to act consciously, nurturing seeds that contribute to a world of greater understanding, compassion, and peace. As you walk through life, may your actions not only transform your own path, but also ripple outward, enhancing the interconnected web of existence with positive energy and shared light. Dependent origination. Imagine a symphonic orchestra, each instrument contributing to a harmonious composition. If one note is altered, the entire piece transforms. This interdependent relationship mirrors the concept of dependent originatione, profound teaching in Buddhism that explores the interconnectedness of all phenomena. Dependent origination is like a delicate web, where each strand is linked to another, illustrating how everything in our world is interdependent. It teaches us that nothing exists in isolation. Every experience, every thought, every action is a result of a vast network of causes and conditions. Picture a tree rooted in the earth. The tree's life is not independent. It thrives because of sunlight, soil, water, and countless unseen connections. In Buddhism, dependent origination is expressed through the 12 links, a cycle that elucidates how suffering arises and perpetuates. This cycle begins with ignorancia, lack of understanding of our true nature, and flows through various stages, including consciousness, craving, and becoming, ultimately leading to birth, aging, and death. Imagine a wheel turning continuously, each spoke representing a link that contributes to the cycle of existence. This teaching illustrates that suffering is not an isolated occurrence, but rather the result of interconnected causes. By understanding these links, we are empowered to break the cycle and cultivate liberation by altering the conditions that bind us. It's like a puzzle. Changing one piece affects the entire picture, opening the door to transformation and freedom from suffering. Dependent origination further embodies the essence of interbeing, the acknowledgement that our lives are deeply entwined with all of existence. Just as a single wave cannot exist apart from the ocean, our lives are interwoven with the environment, community, and countless beings who share this world. This understanding invites us to live with greater compassion and mindfulness, nurturing the interconnected web of life with kindness and awareness. Incorporating the wisdom of dependent origination into our daily lives encourages us to see beyond the surface, recognizing the complex tapestry of relationships that shape our experiences. Consider how a moment of kindness resonates, fostering a chain reaction of generosity and goodwill, or how a small act of harm can reverberate beyond its immediate impact. This teaching invites us to cultivate virtues like patience, empathy, and wisdom, aligning our actions with an awareness of their broader consequences. Dependent origination also invites us to explore the nature of self and identity, prompting reflection on the impermanent and interconnected aspects of who we are. By recognizing that our identities are fluid and interdependent, we can cultivate a sense of freedom and openness, embracing change as an intrinsic part of existence. Welcome the profound insights of dependent origination as a lens through which to view the world, deepening your understanding of the dynamic relationships that define life. May this teaching encourage you to cultivate compassion, nurturing the bonds that connect us all, much like a gardener tending to a vibrant tapestry of life in a thriving garden. As you journey through life, let dependent origination offer you a path of wisdom and empathy, revealing the beauty in interconnectedness and the potential for profound transformation. May it inspire a vision of existence where your actions contribute positively to the shared web of life, fostering harmony and peace in a world ever evolving and intimately connected. Zen and the art of simplicity. Picture a serene Japanese rock garden, its meticulous design embodying simplicity and tranquility. This calming space captures the essence of Zen, a school of Buddhism that emphasizes simplicity, presence, and direct experience of the present moment. Zen invites us to strip away the superfluous, uncovering the beauty and clarity that reside in simplicity. Zen encourages us to live life with awareness, just as a painter approaches a blank canvas with focus and intention. It teaches that simplicity is not just the absence of clutter, but a mindful approach to life, embracing the elegance found in essential, clear existence. Imagine the gentle flow of a stream, unburdened by obstacles, effortlessly moving with nature's rhythm. This embodies the Zen approach. In everyday life, Zen invites us to simplify and center our attention on the present moment. It asks us to consider our surroundings mindfully, whether we are engaged in a conversation, preparing a meal, or simply sitting in contemplation. Each action, minute as it may seem, carries a profound opportunity for awareness and presence. Imagine sipping a cup of tea, fully immersed in its aroma, warmth, and flavor, capturing the essence of Zen simplicity. Zen also teaches us to view simplicity as a path to clarity, allowing us to see beyond distractions and illusions. By reducing the noise, we uncover the true nature of our experiences, much like a photographer adjusting the focus to capture a crisp, vivid image. This clarity fosters an understanding that transcends words, enriching our perception of the world. Incorporating Zen principles into our lives encourages precise, deliberate actions akin to the measured grace of a calligrapher's brushstroke. Whether it's organizing your living space, prioritizing meaningful activities, or engaging in mindful practices like meditation, Zen inspires us to interact with life directly and intentionally. By embracing simplicity, we free ourselves from unnecessary complexity, cultivating inner peace and resilience. Zen's influence extends beyond personal conduct, resonating through art, culture, and nature. From the minimalist design of a Zen garden to the serene beauty of a haiku poem, Zen art reflects a profound appreciation for simplicity and nature's inherent elegance. Embracing Zen's aesthetic invites us to recognize harmony and balance in the everyday, drawing inspiration from the subtle beauty around us. Additionally, Zen encourages an experiential approach to learning and understanding. It emphasizes direct experience over intellectual analysis, likening wisdom to tasting the sweetness of honey rather than merely reading about it. By engaging with the world mindfully, Zen invites us to connect with the present moment, liberating us from distractions of past and future, and rooting our awareness in the now. Embrace Zen and the art of simplicity as a guiding light that illuminates your path with clarity and peace. As you journey through life, may this wisdom inspire you to see the elegance in simplicity and the profound beauty in the present moment. Let Zen encourage you to cultivate a lifestyle that harmonizes with the natural flow of life, inviting tranquility and authenticity into your everyday experiences. May this gentle philosophy lead you to discover the art of living simply and fully, enriching your life with depth, joy, and a profound connection to the world around you. As you explore the nuances of Zen simplicity, may you uncover a sanctuary of mindfulness and appreciation, nurturing a harmonious existence deeply rooted in the present. The paradox of enlightenment. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, its waves rhythmically lapping against the shore, both endlessly familiar and infinitely mysterious. This serene yet enigmatic image encapsulates the paradox of enlightenment, a concept that resonates deeply within Buddhism, inviting us to explore the simultaneous intricacy and simplicity of awakening. At the heart of enlightenment lies a profound paradox, the pursuit of that which is already inherently present. It's like searching for your eyeglasses, only to find them resting atop your head. The journey toward enlightenment teaches us that while effort and practice are necessary, the fundamental nature of enlightenment is always within us, like a pearl hidden in an oyster. This paradox invites us to embrace the tension between striving and surrender. On one hand, enlightenment is a path that requires dedication, mindfulness, and diligent practice, much like the steady cultivation of a garden that leads to its eventual bloom. On the other hand, enlightenment also involves letting go of attachments and preconceived notions, embracing the simplicity of what is already present. The paradox of enlightenment is beautifully illustrated through the metaphor of polishing a mirror. In our efforts to attain clarity, we diligently polish, believing that enlightenment shines through a spotless surface. Yet, the realization dawns that there is no mirror. Our true, enlightened nature has always been clear and undefiled. Imagine a journey where each step is a return home, each moment an invitation to see with renewed clarity. This paradox invites us to explore the nature of self and identity, prompting us to question the distinction between seeker and sought. Enlightenment challenges the notion of the self as a separate entity, revealing an intrinsic interconnectedness that transcends individual identity. Picture a drop of water merging with the ocean. It retains its essence while becoming part of a greater whole, embodying the non-dual nature of enlightenment. Incorporating the paradox of enlightenment into our lives invites us to balance effort with acceptance, intention with spontaneity. It encourages us to engage with spiritual practices, meditation, and reflection, while recognizing that the essence of enlightenment is not a distant destination, but an ever-present reality. It's like dancing to a familiar tune, allowing rhythm and flow to guide you effortlessly. This paradox also invites us into the practice of beginner's mind, embracing each moment with openness and curiosity, free from the constraints of past experiences and expectations. By approaching enlightenment with the simplicity and wonder of a child exploring the world anew, we invite insight and awakening to arise naturally. Embark on the journey of exploring the paradox of enlightenment with a sense of openness and curiosity. May this journey inspire you to cultivate a balanced path where effort meets acceptance and seeking blends into discovery. As you weave the threads of practice and surrender, may you find clarity in the midst of paradox, uncovering the inherent wisdom and peace within. May the paradox of enlightenment illuminate your path, guiding you to embrace the dance of striving and letting go, much like the harmony of waves in the vast ocean. As you explore this profound journey, may you awaken to the realization of your true nature, recognizing the simple yet profound truth that enlightenment is not outside you, but deeply woven into the essence of your being. Meditation and mindfulness. Imagine a tranquil pond, its surface mirroring the sky above, still and clear. This serene image embodies the essence of meditation and mindfulness practices that cultivate inner peace and clarity by fostering a deep connection with the present moment. These timeless traditions invite us to journey inward, discovering the boundless tranquility and insight that reside within. Meditation is an ancient practice rooted in the art of focused attention, drawing the mind back from its habitual distractions to engage with the simplicity of the present. Like an artist absorbed in painting, meditation invites us to focus our awareness on a single point, whether a breath, a mantra, or a candle's gentle flammer nurturing the mind's capacity for calm and concentration. Mindfulness, a companion of meditation, is the practice of bringing full awareness to our experiences without judgment or attachment. It invites us to perceive the world with fresh eyes, as a traveler experiencing a novel landscape for the first time. Imagine savoring each bite of a meal, feeling the textures and tasting the flavors fully, embodying mindfulness in each moment. Together, meditation and mindfulness cultivate a serene mind, like a tree rooted deeply in the earth, its branches poised and resilient amidst the changing seasons. These practices offer refuge from the relentless pace of modern life, inviting us to pause and connect with the stillness that underlines all experience. Picture a pause, a sacred moment of reflection and presence, offering respite in our busy lives. Incorporating meditation and mindfulness into daily life encourages a gentle resetting of our mental landscape. Beginning with even a few minutes each day, we slowly train our minds to return to the present moment, building resilience and fostering a compassionate relationship with ourselves. It's like tending to a garden where consistent care leads to blooming beauty. These practices also guide us in developing an awareness of our thoughts and emotions, offering us insight into the patterns of the mind. With mindfulness, we learn to observe these thoughts like clouds passing through an open sky, recognizing their impermanence and the space that lies beyond them. This awareness fosters a profound sense of freedom, allowing us to respond with wisdom rather than react impulsively. Meditation and mindfulness also invite us into a mindful approach to life, encouraging us to engage our senses fully and bring a sense of presence to even routine tasks. Whether walking in nature, listening to music, or simply breathing, each moment becomes an opportunity to deepen our connection with the now. Visualize walking along a forest path, each step deliberate, each breath in harmony with the environmental living meditation. Embark on the journey of meditation and mindfulness with openness and curiosity, allowing these practices to nurture a path of peace and clarity in your life. May you find solace in moments of stillness, and may mindfulness illuminate each day, encouraging you to savor the beauty of the present with a heart full of gratitude. May meditation and mindfulness inspire you to cultivate a life rich in awareness and presence, where each moment becomes a doorway to deeper understanding and compassion. As you engage with these transformative practices, may you discover the profound wisdom of resting in the present, nurturing a mind that is clear, calm, and open to the boundless potential of each moment. Compassion and loving kindness. Imagine a gentle breeze caressing a field of wildflowers, each bloom swaying in harmony with the nurturing touch of nature. This soothing scene captures the essence of compassion and loving kindness qualities that root us in the interconnected web of life and guide us toward a more empathetic and harmonious existence. Compassion is the tender response of the heart to the pain and suffering of others, like a mother comforting her child with warmth and care. It urges us to reach beyond ourselves, to recognize and alleviate the distress that others may be experiencing. Picture offering a hand to someone in need, your intention creating a bridge of understanding and support. Loving kindness, or metta, as it is known in the Buddhist tradition, extends this heartfelt connection unconditionally, encompassing all beings with goodwill and love. It is akin to a nurturing light, radiating warmth outward, touching the lives of others with gentleness and acceptance. Imagine the glow of a candle in a dim room, its light reaching every corner, spreading warmth and comfort. These qualities invite us to cultivate a heart that is open and compassionate, a vessel ready to give and receive love. In ancient teachings, loving kindness begins with oneself, as we cannot pour from an empty cup. By offering kindness to ourselves, we lay the foundation for extending that compassion outward, much like planting a seed that grows into a tree, providing shade for all. The practice of compassion and loving kindness asks us to break down barriers of separation and see others as reflections of ourselves, fellow travelers on this journey through life. It invites us to look beyond superficial differences, cultivating empathy and nurturing connections that transcend boundaries. Picture a circle drawn in the sand, its open embrace encompassing all who gather within. Incorporating these practices into our lives leads us to embody compassion in thoughts, words, and actions. It encourages us to listen deeply, to respond with kindness, and to hold space for others with an understanding heart. Imagine engaging in a conversation where judgment is replaced with genuine curiosity and empathy, fostering mutual respect and connection. Compassion and loving kindness also nurture resilience, allowing us to face challenges with a calm heart and a steady mind. These qualities inspire us to transform adversity into opportunities for growth, like a tree bending with the wind, yet unbroken. By holding ourselves and others in compassion, we create a compassionate community that supports collective healing and transformation. Embark on the journey of cultivating compassion and loving kindness with sincerity and dedication. As you extend kindness to yourself and others, may you create ripples of harmony and understanding in the world, nurturing a network of love that enriches the lives of all it touches. May the practice of compassion and loving kindness inspire you to live with an open heart, seeing beyond differences and embracing the interconnectedness of all beings. As you walk this path, may your life be infused with the profound joy and peace that flow from loving kindness, and may your compassionate actions illuminate the journey for others. The Eightfold Path. Imagine a carefully constructed bridge, its sturdy beams and arching structure forming a pathway over turbulent waters. This enduring image reflects the essence of the Eightfold Patha guiding framework in Buddhism, designed to lead practitioners toward liberation and lasting peace. It is a path that offers clarity and direction through the complexities of life, guiding us across the waters of suffering toward the shores of enlightenment. The Eightfold Path is woven into the fabric of the Four Noble Truths, outlining practical steps for cultivating wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. It is an invitation to walk a balanced path, much like crafting a melody where each note contributes to a harmonious whole. Picture this path as an ancient map, its teachings marking a journey toward wisdom and freedom. Central to the Eightfold Path are its 8 interconnected elements, such as the 8 spokes of a wheel that support its rotation. Let us begin with right understanding and right intention, the cornerstones of wisdom. They invite us to comprehend the true nature of reality and to align our intentions with compassion and renunciation. Imagine the clear view from a mountain peak, offering an unobstructed perspective that guides your journey. Next, right speech, right action, and right livelihood form the fold of ethical conduct. These elements invite us to speak truthfully, act with integrity, and choose a livelihood that supports ethical values. Picture a craftsman mindfully creating a work of art, each action infused with care and skill, embodying the essence of living in harmony with oneself and others. Right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration represent the elements of mental discipline. Through dedicated practice, we cultivate the energy needed to abandon harmful states and nurture wholesome ones, train the mind to be present, and develop deep concentration. Visualize a serene lake, its surface undisturbed, capable of reflecting the sky's image with pristine Claritian embodiment of a calm and focused mind. As a holistic path, the Eightfold Path encourages us to integrate these elements into daily life, weaving each principle into the fabric of our experiences. It is not a linear journey, but rather a continuous cycle of growth and refinement, like the constant flow of a river that both nourishes and reshapes the land it touches. This path invites us to begin wherever we are, trusting that progress unfolds with mindful dedication. Incorporating the Eightfold Path into our lives fosters a transformation marked by wisdom, compassion, and inner peace. As we navigate our individual journeys, we are inspired to cultivate awareness that enhances our understanding, deepens our empathy, and strengthens our resolve to alleviate suffering. Picture a lantern illuminating a shadowed path, its gentle light guiding you with each step toward clarity and purpose. Embark on exploring the Eightfold Path with openness and determination, allowing each principle to inspire your journey towards spiritual awakening. May your steps be guided by wisdom and compassion, enriching your life with meaning and offering illumination to others along the way. May the Eightfold Path serve as a timeless guide, encouraging you to embrace a life filled with understanding, ethical conduct, and mental clarity. As you walk this noble path, may you discover the profound peace that arises from living with integrity and compassion, knowing that each step brings you closer to realizing the full potential of your true nature. Nirvana, the ultimate goal. Imagine a serene oasis, an untouched sanctuary where the tumult of the world falls away, revealing a profound stillness. This tranquil image reflects the essence of nirvana, the ultimate goal in Buddhism, symbolizing the cessation of suffering and the realization of complete liberation. It's the destination of a spiritual journey where the flames of desire, aversion, and delusion are extinguished, much like a candle's flame gently extinguishing, leaving behind only serene clarity. Nirvana, often described as the ultimate state of peace and happiness, transcends the dualities and limitations inherent in worldly existence. It is not a place, but a profound transformation of consciousness, a liberation from the endless cycle of rebirth, known as samsara. Picture nirvana as the vast, open sky, limitless and free from all constraints, offering infinite peace in its unbounded expanse. At the heart of understanding, nirvana lies comprehension and realization of the Four Noble Truths, and following the path laid out by the Eightfold Path. These teachings guide us in recognizing the inherent nature of suffering and cultivating the wisdom and compassion needed to transcend it. Imagine guiding stars in the night sky, offering direction and clarity as you navigate the journey toward enlightenment. Nirvana embodies the relinquishing of attachments and the realization of the self's true nature beyond ego and illusion. It invites us to awaken to the interconnectedness of all things, much like a drop of water merging with the ocean, losing its individual form, but becoming part of something greater. This awakening leads to profound freedom, a liberation that transcends the bounds of worldly suffering. The journey to nirvana is a deeply personal and transformative endeavor, inviting a profound shift in our relationship with ourselves and the world. It asks us to meet each moment with mindfulness and wisdom, to cultivate a heart full of loving kindness, and to nurture a mind that is clear and open. Imagine a lotus blooming in the muddy waters, its petals pristine and radiant, embodying purity and resilience. As practitioners, the aspiration to attain nirvana serves as a guiding star, an invitation to walk a path of spiritual growth that fosters insight, compassion, and equanimity. It encourages a commitment to mindful living, to both inner transformation and the service of others. Picture a gentle ripple spreading across a still lake, the influence of one compassionate act expanding outward infinitely. Embarking on the journey toward nirvana requires patience, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to cultivating the noble qualities that lead to liberation. As you explore this path, may you walk with an open heart and a steady mind, trusting in the transformative power of each step you take toward enlightenment. May the aspiration for nirvana inspire you to live with wisdom and compassion, guiding you toward profound peace and freedom. As you navigate your spiritual journey, may you realize the ultimate goal of liberation, embodying the essence of nirvana and sharing its boundless peace with all beings. The Bodhisattva ideal. Imagine a mighty tree, its branches extending widely, offering shelter and nourishment to all creatures beneath its canopy. This generous image mirrors the heart of the Bodhisattva Ideala path of deep compassion and wisdom, embraced within the Mahayana Buddhist tradition. It's a journey not solely toward personal enlightenment, but one intertwined with the liberation of all beings, embodying altruism and selfless love akin to a nurturing tree rooted in service and support. At the core of the Bodhisattva ideal lies the aspiration to cultivate bodhicitta, the awakened mind, imbued with compassion, and the earnest intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all living beings. Picture a lantern shining brightly, guiding not only the holder but illuminating the path for others, a symbol of the light we wish to share through our actions and intentions. The Bodhisattva path begins with a vow, a profound commitment to walk alongside others on the journey to enlightenment, facing challenges and joys with an open and resilient heart. This is a path of service, where personal growth and the welfare of others become inseparable. Visualize a river nourishing all life along its banks, its course dedicated to sustaining and uplifting everything it touches. Practicing as a bodhisattva means embodying the 6 perfections, known as the paramitas: generosity, ethical conduct, patience, effort, meditation, and wisdom. Each perfection represents an essential quality cultivated diligently on this path. Imagine building a beautiful house, each perfection a necessary component: walls that provide stability, a roof that ensures protection, and windows that allow light and clarity to pour in. Generosity leads the way, offering kindness and support effortlessly, affirming that our actions create ripples of positivity. Ethical conduct follows, encouraging us to act with integrity and compassion. Patience allows us to face life's challenges with grace, while effort nourishes our dedication and perseverance. Meditation centers us, cultivating a calm and focused mind, and wisdom provides clarity, guiding all our actions. A true bodhisattva embodies these qualities, continuously working for the well-being of others, much like a lighthouse steadfastly guiding ships through stormy seas with unwavering light. This higher calling serves as an endless source of motivation, nurtured by the deep joy that arises from selfless service and unconditional love. Embarking on the bodhisattva path invites us to live with purpose and a broader perspective, recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings. It transforms every encounter into an opportunity for growth and compassion, urging us to align our lives with values that transcend individual concerns. Picture a tapestry crafted from countless threads, each one contributing to the beauty and strength of the whole, reflecting our shared journey. May the bodhisattva ideal inspire you to embrace a life dedicated to the liberation and well-being of all. As you cultivate the qualities of a bodhisattva, may you find profound purpose and fulfillment, knowing that your efforts contribute to the collective awakening and happiness of all beings. The practice of non-attachment. Imagine a delicate bird soaring freely across the sky, its wings gliding effortlessly through the air. This image captures the essence of non-attachment, a fundamental practice in Buddhism that invites us to let go of clinging and grasping, enabling us to experience life with freedom and equanimity. Like the bird carried by the wind, a life guided by non-attachment offers a profound liberation from the constraints of desire and fear. At the heart of non-attachment lies the understanding that clinging to transient experiences, whether it be possessions, relationships, or even ideas, inevitably leads to suffering. It is the wisdom that recognizes the impermanent nature of all things, encouraging a shift in perspective that allows us to engage with the world without losing ourselves in it. Picture a leaf floating gently on a stream, allowing the current to guide its journey without resistance, embodying the grace of letting go. Practicing non-attachment is not about indifference or detachment from life. Rather, it's about engaging fully with the present moment, acknowledging its impermanence, while remaining open to its beauty and lessons. Imagine a musician playing a heartfelt melody, each note fully expressed yet allowed to fade, creating space for the next. This balance allows us to cherish life's experiences without being bound by them. The journey to non-attachment begins with mindfulness, a keen awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. This awareness invites us to observe the arising and passing of experiences without clinging, much like clouds drifting across the vast sky. Through mindfulness, we cultivate the ability to remain centered amidst change, allowing us to respond with wisdom and compassion. Cultivating non-attachment also involves understanding the distinction between needs and desires. By recognizing what truly nourishes us, we can discern between genuine fulfillment and fleeting gratifications. Imagine tending a garden, nurturing only the plants that thrive while allowing the weeds of unnecessary desires to fade away, creating a space of simplicity and abundance. As we deepen our practice of non-attachment, we discover a profound sense of freedom and inner peace that remains undisturbed by external circumstances. This freedom empowers us to live with authenticity and generosity, much like a river flowing tirelessly toward the ocean, nourished by its journey rather than its destination. Embracing non-attachment encourages a life rich with presence, love, and resilience. It transforms challenges into opportunities for growth, evoking clarity and strength in times of uncertainty. Picture a tree standing firmly in a storm, its roots deeply grounded, swaying with the wind yet unbroken, embodying the resilience of a mind unshackled by attachment. May the practice of non-attachment inspire you to navigate life with grace and wisdom, cultivating a heart that is open and free. As you explore this path, may you find liberation from the burdens of clinging, allowing you to soar with the boundless joy of living fully in the present moment. The 5 precepts. Picture a peaceful path winding through a tranquil forest, where each step taken aligns closely with a gentle, guiding compass. This serene pathway serves as a metaphor for the 5 precepts' fundamental ethical guidelines in Buddhism, designed to cultivate harmony, integrity, and compassion in every aspect of our lives. Much like a compass, the 5 precepts provide direction and clarity, inviting us to walk mindfully and purposefully on our spiritual journey. The 5 precepts are commitments to ethical conduct that foster both personal growth and well-being in our communities. They are not rigid rules, but rather principles, encouraging reflection and mindful living. Imagine a set of keys opening pathways to freedom and peace. Each precept holds the potential to unlock deeper understanding and compassion within us. The first precept encourages us to abstain from taking life, nurturing a deep respect for all living beings. This practice of non-harming fosters compassion and kindness, akin to a peaceful river that nourishes and supports all life it touches, creating a harmonious existence in its flow. The second precept guides us to refrain from taking what is not given, respecting the boundaries and possessions of others. It cultivates honesty and generosity, much like a gardener who tends to shared land, ensuring mutual growth and abundance without seeking to possess more than is needed. The third precept involves abstaining from sexual misconduct, fostering integrity and respect in our relationships. By honoring the sanctity of trust and commitment, we create bonds rooted in mutual respect and love, reminiscent of a delicate dance where each partner moves with awareness and grace. The fourth precept invites us to practice right speech, avoiding falsehoods and harmful words. This precept fosters sincerity and kindness, akin to a soothing breeze that carries words of truth and encouragement, uplifting those who encounter its gentle touch. The fifth precept encourages the avoidance of intoxicants, promoting clarity of mind and intention. Much like a pristine lake reflecting the world in its stillness, a clear mind allows us to navigate life's challenges with wisdom and awareness, unclouded by distraction or confusion. By integrating the 5 precepts into our daily lives, we build a foundation of ethical conduct that nurtures both individual and collective well-being. Practicing these precepts encourages us to live with authenticity and compassion, transforming each encounter into a meaningful opportunity for connection and understanding. The 5 precepts invite us to engage with the world with open hearts and clear minds, fostering a community that thrives on harmony and mutual support. Picture a tapestry woven from countless threads, each strand representing a commitment to integrity and kindness, together creating a vibrant and resilient whole. May the 5 precepts serve as guiding principles on your path, inspiring you to live with compassion and integrity. As you embody these teachings, may you nurture a life rich in wisdom and peace, contributing to the creation of a harmonious and compassionate world for all beings. The concept of rebirth. Imagine a river that flows endlessly, its waters constantly renewing themselves, yet the river remains fundamentally the same. This continuous cycle mirrors the concept of rebirth, a profound aspect of Buddhist philosophy that speaks to the endless journey of consciousness through cycles of life, death, and renewal. Rebirth is like a seamless thread weaving through the fabric of existence, connecting each life to the next in a vast tapestry of interconnection and evolution. Central to the concept of rebirth is the understanding that our actions, thoughts, words, and deeds create karmic imprints that influence future experiences. This idea entails accountability and transformation, reminiscent of planting seeds in a garden, where each seed sown today shapes the garden of tomorrow, rich with possibilities and lessons. Rebirth is not about the transmigration of a fixed soul, but rather the continuation of an ever-changing stream of consciousness. As one life concludes, another begins, much like the cycle of the seasons, where the end of winter heralds the arrival of spring, a time of new growth and potential. Each season distinct, yet part of a continuous cycle. Understanding rebirth invites us to contemplate the impermanent nature of self. Who we are in this life is a temporary configuration of experiences, much like a dance of water droplets in a fountain that rise and fall, never remaining the same, yet always part of the transformative dance. The cycle of rebirth offers an opportunity for growth and liberation. With each life, we are given the chance to learn, evolve, and move closer to enlightenment. Imagine a sculptor carving a masterpiece, each stroke refining a form hidden within the stone. Likewise, every life provides the experiences necessary to chip away ignorance and reveal our true nature. In the light of rebirth, our relationships gain a depth of meaning as they reflect our interconnected destinies. Each encounter becomes an opportunity to nurture compassion and understanding, like the intertwining roots of trees, supporting the forest in its entirety. Practically, reflecting on rebirth encourages mindful living. By recognizing the impact of our actions, we are inspired to cultivate kindness and wisdom, creating positive karmic imprints that steer us and others towards happiness and liberation. Picture a potter shaping clay on a wheel, each movement informed by intention and care, crafting a work of art that reflects the beauty of mindful creation. The concept of rebirth invites us to embrace life with open-hearted curiosity and determination, encouraging us to make the most of this precious opportunity for growth. By understanding our place within this cycle, we are empowered to live with purpose, transforming each moment into a step toward enlightenment. May the concept of rebirth inspire you to engage deeply with life's journey, embracing each experience as a part of your continuous unfolding. As you explore this path, may you find wisdom, compassion, and the profound interconnectedness that binds us all in the cycle of existence. The nature of suffering. Dukkha. Imagine a gentle rain falling across the landscape, each drop a reminder of the essential nature of existence. This image reflects the concept of dukkha in Buddhism, a cornerstone, teaching that describes the inherent unsatisfactoriness and suffering present in life. Like the rain permeating the soil, dukkha touches every aspect of our being, inviting us to seek understanding and transformation through awareness and compassion. Dukkha is often translated as suffering, but its meaning encompasses a broader spectrum, including feelings of dissatisfaction, unease, and impermanence. It is the undercurrent of human experience, highlighting the reality that life doesn't always align with our desires and expectations. Visualize a river with hidden currents beneath its calm surface, reflecting the layers and subtleties of dukkha that we encounter throughout our lives. At the heart of dukkha lies the three marks of existence: impermanence, the absence of a fixed self, and the interdependent nature of all things. These aspects emphasize the transient dance of life, where change is constant and clinging only leads to suffering. Imagine a sandcastle on the shore, sculpted by the ebb and flow of the tides, beautiful yet inevitably temporary, echoing the impermanent nature of all things. Understanding dukkha encourages a deeper awareness of attachment and aversion, the twin forces that often drive our suffering. When we cling to desires or resist experiences, we create a cycle of longing and dissatisfaction. Picture holding onto a rope in a tug-of-war, feeling the strain and tension that come from unyielding grip, yet finding liberation in the letting go. Acceptance of dukkha is not about resigning to suffering. Rather, it invites us to explore the roots of our discontentment with honesty and courage. By recognizing and embracing dukkha, we uncover pathways to liberation, like a traveler navigating a challenging terrain, discovering the strength and wisdom to forge a new path through once unseen landscapes. In exploring dukkha, we find the potential for compassion and connection. Suffering is a universal human experience, linking us all in our shared quest for happiness and freedom. Imagine a web glistening with dewdrops in the morning light, each drop reflecting the others, illustrating a profound interconnection that invites empathy and understanding. Practically, engaging with dukkha encourages a mindful approach to life, where each moment becomes an opportunity to embrace reality with an open heart. Through practices such as mindfulness and meditation, we learn to observe the ebb and flow of thoughts and emotions, much like a majestic mountain that remains unmoved amidst changing weather, embodying equanimity and inner peace. May the concept of dukkha inspire you to explore your own experiences with more depth and awareness. As you walk this path, may you cultivate compassion, resilience, and the insight to transform suffering into a profound journey of healing and liberation. Quieting the monkey mind. Imagine a playful monkey leaping from branch to branch, its energy boundless, its attention flitting from one shiny object to the next. This vivid image captures the essence of the monkey mind, a term used in many spiritual traditions to describe the restless, scattered nature of human thoughts. The monkey mind is ever active, generating a whirlwind of ideas, worries, and distractions that can leave us feeling unsettled and overwhelmed, like a forest caught in a storm. Quieting the monkey mind involves cultivating stillness and focus, allowing us to find peace amidst the chaos. Picture a tranquil lake, its waters reflecting the sky in perfect clarity. This serene surface represents the calm and centered state that arises when the monkey mind is soothed and gently guided. The first step in quieting the monkey mind is awareness. Just as a gentle breeze rustles the leaves, bringing our attention to the present moment helps us recognize the nature of our thoughts without judgment. Mindfulness practices, like meditation or mindful breathing, serve as anchors, grounding us in the here and now and creating space for stillness to emerge. Imagine a garden within your mind, overgrown and tangled. With consistent practice, mindfulness acts as a skilled gardener, pruning and tending to this garden, slowly transforming it into a harmonious sanctuary. By observing our thoughts with curiosity rather than resistance, we learn to decipher the patterns and triggers that disrupt our serenity. Another powerful tool in calming the monkey mind is focused concentration. Engage in activities that require complete attention, such as reading, painting, or even walking in nature. As a magnifying glass focuses sunlight to a single point, concentrated focus channels our energy, reducing mental scatter and enhancing clarity. Breathing exercises provide a direct path to quieting the mind. Inhale deeply, experiencing the air filling your lungs, and exhale slowly, releasing tension and distraction. Visualize each breath as a gentle wave washing over the sands of your mind, smoothing away worry and mental clutter, leaving a calm, expansive shore. Gratitude and reflection further aid in transforming the monkey mind. By focusing on what we appreciate or reflecting on daily experiences, we cultivate a positive mental environment where restless thoughts naturally subside. Think of gratitude as a warm, soothing light that illuminates the dark corners of the mind, creating a space where peace can flourish. Finally, incorporate compassion and kindness toward yourself as you navigate this journey. Quieting the monkey mind is not about banishing thoughts, but rather engaging with them with gentleness and understanding. Picture an autumn tree shedding leaves. It lets go naturally and gracefully, embracing transformation as part of its cycle. May these practices guide you toward inner tranquility and the ability to quiet the monkey mind, fostering spaciousness and peace within your life. As you continue on this path, may you discover the deep well of wisdom and serenity that lies within, inviting you to experience life with clarity and joy. The Lotus Sutra. Visualize a lotus flower emerging from the depths of a serene pond, its petals unfolding in the sunlight, embodying beauty and purity amidst its humble origins. This powerful image symbolizes the essence of the Lotus Sutra, one of Buddhism's most revered texts. The Lotus Sutra stands as a beacon of wisdom and transformation, celebrated for its teachings on universal enlightenment and the inherent potential within every being. The Lotus Sutra, known in its entirety as the Saddharma Punujarika Sutra, unfolds rich narratives and profound parables that illuminate the path to enlightenment. It emphasizes the idea that all beings possess the Buddha Natura fundamental ability to achieve awakening. Imagine the lotus growing from muddied waters, its blossom untarnished and radiant, representing the possibility of transcending suffering and realizing one's true nature. Central to the Lotus Sutra is the concept of Ekayana, or the one vehicle, which unites all teachings into a singular path to enlightenment. This teaching transcends distinctions, suggesting that all practices and philosophies lead to the same ultimate realization. Visualize a tree with many branches, each extending in different directions, yet all nourished by the same roots, reflecting a unity within diversity. The sutra is known for its vivid parables, such as the parable of the burning house, where children play oblivious to the dangers around them, only to be saved by their father's wise guidance. This story highlights the Buddha's compassionate efforts to awaken beings from ignorance to wisdom. It illustrates the ways in which the Dharma guides us from illusion to liberation, much like a lighthouse guiding a ship through a stormy sea with its steadfast light. Another notable teaching within the Lotus Sutra is the concept of skillful means, or upaya, which suggests that the Buddha's teachings are tailored to meet the needs of diverse beings. Imagine an artist with a palette of colors, each one applied with intention to create a masterpiece. Likewise, the teachings are adapted to resonate with individuals at various stages of their spiritual journey, offering insight and encouragement. The Lotus Sutra also conveys the story of the Dragon King's daughter, highlighting the potential for anyone irrespective of their circumstances, to attain enlightenment. Her transformation into a Buddha underscores the universality of awakening and the inner potential each of us holds, much like a seed that carries within it the promise of a magnificent tree. Engagement with the Lotus Sutra can inspire personal transformation and communal harmony, encouraging a life of compassion and wisdom. Practically, reciting or contemplating its teachings helps to align our actions with its principles, much like tuning an instrument until its notes resonate with clarity and depth. May the teachings of the Lotus Sutra resonate with you, guiding your journey toward enlightenment and awakening the lotus within. As you explore its depths, may you uncover the peace and potential that lie at the heart of your being, like the lotus revealing its hidden beauty to the world. The Diamond Sutra. Picture a diamond, its facets gleaming brilliantly in the light, representing clarity, precision, and timelessness. Much like this precious gem, the Diamond Sutra stands as a luminary in Buddhist literature, cutting through illusion to reveal profound truths about reality and the path to liberation. This ancient text, a cornerstone of the Prajnaparamita, or perfection of wisdom, offers deep insights into the nature of perception and existence. The Diamond Sutra, known fully as the Vajrakedika Prajnaparamita Sutra, is revered for its teachings on emptiness and non-attachment. Emptiness, or shunyata, is described not as nothingness, but as an interdependent reality, free from intrinsic self-identity. Imagine vast, open skies above, limitless and unfettered by the boundaries below, reflecting the expansive potential within understanding emptiness. At the heart of the Diamond Sutra is the central theme of the illusory nature of phenomena. It encourages us to transcend fixed notions and avoid attachments, much like looking through a clear window instead of focusing on the surface. This shift in perception is akin to awakening from a dream, seeing beyond the surface to the essence of reality. The sutra's dialogues, primarily between Buddha and his disciple Subhuti, challenge conventional thinking, urging us to relinquish attachments to self, teachings, and concepts. Imagine a skilled sculptor chiseling away at stone to reveal the figure within, paralleling the process of shedding illusions to perceive the truth. A pivotal teaching in the Diamond Sutra is the concept of practicing without attachment to outcomes or rewards, embodying a spirit of selfless service. Picture a river flowing unassumingly, nourishing all that it touches without seeking anything in return, symbolizing the humble offering of compassion and wisdom. The Diamond Sutra employs paradoxes and thought-provoking assertions to push beyond dualistic thinking, guiding us toward direct experience of reality beyond words. These teachings are like Zen koans, designed to dissolve conceptual barriers, leading to insight and awakening. In practical terms, the Diamond Sutra invites us to cultivate mindfulness and meditation, fostering an awareness that penetrates illusions. Breathing in, consider the diamond's transparency. Breathing out, imagine clarity emerging in your own mind. This practice nurtures a presence that discerns the essence beneath appearances. May the wisdom of the Diamond Sutra illuminate your path, encouraging the dance of thought and perception to settle into clarity. As you engage with its teachings, may you discover the inner brilliance of insight, compassion, and freedom, shining forth from the depths of your being like a diamond transformed by light. Interconnectedness and the web of life. Imagine an intricate web, delicate yet strong, each thread integral to the whole, weaving a tapestry of connection. This image beautifully encapsulates the concept of interconnectedness and the web of life, the fundamental understanding that every element in nature and the universe is intricately linked in a vast network of relationships. This profound insight invites us to see beyond the illusion of separation and recognize the unity that underlies all existence. Interconnectedness is at the heart of many spiritual and philosophical traditions, echoing the belief that individual actions ripple outward, influencing the larger fabric of life. Picture a pebble dropped into a still pond, generating ripples that expand far and wide, symbolizing how our thoughts, words, and deeds reach beyond ourselves, touching lives and ecosystems in ways both visible and unseen. The natural world exemplifies this web of life, where each creature, plant, and element plays a role in maintaining balance and harmony. Consider a forest, its trees interconnected through vast networks of roots and fungi, exchanging nutrients and information. This underground web exemplifies cooperation and support, ensuring the forest's vitality and resilience. On a human level, interconnectedness highlights the shared experiences and emotions that bind us. Empathy and compassion arise when we recognize our shared humanity, like musical notes harmonizing in a symphony, creating beauty through unity. This awareness nurtures a sense of belonging and responsibility, encouraging us to act with kindness and consideration in our interactions. Interconnectedness also extends to our relationship with the environment. Modern challenges like climate change and biodiversity loss underline the need for sustainable practices, urging us to honor the delicate balance of nature. Imagine a delicate mobile, where each adjustment affects the Hulia reminder that our choices have far-reaching consequences for the planet and future generations. Embracing interconnectedness invites us to cultivate mindfulness and gratitude for the present moment, fostering an appreciation for the myriad connections that sustain us. Simple practices, such as mindful breathing or nature walks, anchor us in this awareness, much like entering a vibrant garden, fully present to its fragrances and colors. Through interconnectedness, we access a wellspring of insight, realizing that nurturing the web of life begins with small, intentional actions. Whether it's supporting community initiatives, reducing waste, or fostering understanding across differences, each step reinforces our shared existence and collective well-being. May the awareness of interconnectedness serve as a guiding light on your journey, encouraging you to see the world through a lens of unity and compassion. As you explore this web of life, may you find inspiration in the intricate beauty of connection, nurturing a life rooted in harmony and mutual respect. The role of silence in Buddhism. Imagine sitting beside a still pond at dawn, the world enveloped in a gentle hush, where the absence of sound lets you hear the whispers of nature and the stirrings of your own heart. This tranquil image evokes the profound role of silence in Buddhism, serving as a gateway to inner peace, deeper understanding, and spiritual awakening. Silence in Buddhism is not merely the absence of noise, but an active presence, offering a space where wisdom can unfold. Picture an empty canvas. Inviting the artist's touch, silence provides the backdrop against which the art of inner exploration and meditation can flourish. In the Buddhist tradition, silence aids in the cultivation of mindfulness and concentration, two essential practices on the path to enlightenment. Imagine sitting in meditation, your breath becoming your sole focus, each inhale and exhale gently pulling you into the present moment. In this serene stillness, distractions fall away, revealing layers of consciousness previously obscured by the chatter of daily life. silence also serves as a tool for deepened insight and discernment. It allows us to listen to our inner voices and the wisdom they hold, much like a wise teacher imparting knowledge when students are ready to hear. In the Zen tradition, silence is revered in the practice of zazen, or seated meditation, where practitioners sit in stillness to experience the silence of the mind, unveiling the clarity within. Moreover, silence plays a vital role in communication. It creates space for reflection and genuine exchange, nurturing empathy and understanding. In a conversation, silence can be as eloquent as words, much like a pause in music that enhances the notes around it. This mindful listening fosters connections rooted in respect and presence. Retreats and periods of silence in monastic settings offer opportunities for profound personal and spiritual growth. These silent retreats, or sessions, allow practitioners to disengage from external stimuli and turn inward, immersing themselves in the practice of contemplation. Imagine walking through a peaceful garden, each step mindful and deliberate, encouraging a deeper connection to the self and the world around you. Incorporating silence into daily life, even in brief moments, can bring balance and perspective. Practices such as silent meditation, mindful walking, or simply pausing to be present in nature enrich the mind and nurture tranquility, much like a gentle stream smoothing stones over time. May the practice of silence guide you toward greater awareness and inner peace, revealing the treasures hidden within quietude. As you explore its depths, may you find that silence is not merely an absence, but a powerful presence, offering wisdom and clarity on the path to spiritual insight. The Jataka Tales. Imagine a grand tapestry woven with threads of vibrant stories, each strand capturing the essence of life's virtues, challenges, and lessons. This rich tapestry is embodied in the Jataka Tales, a collection of ancient stories integral to Buddhist tradition, uniquely illustrating the past lives of the Buddha and serving as moral and spiritual teachings. The Jataka Tales, numbering over 500, unfurl a fascinating array of narratives, each portraying an incarnation of the Buddha in various forms, be it human, animal, or celestial being. Visualize each tale as a precious pearl, offering wisdom through allegory and simplicity, much like age-old myths that transcend time to impart perennial truths. These tales serve as moral parables, illustrating virtues such as compassion, generosity, honesty, and perseverance. They provide vivid depictions of the Buddha cultivating qualities essential for enlightenment. Imagine a farmer planting seeds in fertile soil, each story nourishing the mind with ethical and spiritual growth, gradually awakening understanding and insight. Each Jataka tale brings forth a unique lesson. For instance, consider the tale of the Monkey King, where the Buddha, in his form as a wise monkey, demonstrates selflessness and leadership, emphasizing the value of sacrificing personal gain for the benefit of others. Picture a river meandering through a landscape, nourishing all it touches, epitomizing the spirit of selfless service taught by these narratives. The tales also emphasize the law of karma, how intentions and actions shape future experiences. In one tale, the story of the banyan deer, the Buddha, as a noble deer king, illustrates how kindness begets respect and cruelty sows suffering. Imagine casting seeds into a garden, each one germinating according to its kind, symbolizing the ripening of karma through one's actions. Engaging with the Jataka tales evokes important life lessons, encouraging reflection on our behaviors and attitudes. They remind us of our potential for transformation, much like a caterpillar morphing into a butterfly, revealing beauty through change and growth. These tales have transcended their origins, influencing art, literature, and drama across cultures. They are like seeds carried by the wind, taking root and flourishing in diverse traditions, enriching the global cultural landscape with universal values. May the Jataka tales inspire you to cultivate the virtues they embody, guiding you toward a life of wisdom and compassion. As you delve into these timeless stories, may they illuminate your journey, offering insights that resonate within the heart, leading you to a deeper understanding of the interconnected tapestry of existence. The concept of no mind. Imagine a tranquil lake, its surface unruffled by even the gentlest breeze, reflecting the sky with serene clarity. This image captures the essence of the concept of no mind, a profound state of being in Zen Buddhism and other spiritual traditions, where the mind is free from distractions, judgments, and the relentless chatter of thoughts. No mind, or mushin in Japanese, is not a void of emptiness, but rather a space of heightened awareness and presence. It is like a clear mirror, free of dust, perfectly reflecting reality as it is, unclouded by preconceived notions or emotional turbulence. In this state, one is in harmony with the moment, responding naturally and intuitively to life's flow. The journey to achieving no mind involves cultivating mindfulness, presence, and concentration. Imagine the disciplined practice of a musician, each note played with intention and awareness. Similarly, practices like meditation, mindful breathing, and movement arts like Tai Chi or Aikido help quiet the mind, tuning it akin to an instrument in perfect harmony with the universe. Central to the concept of no mind is letting go of attachments to thoughts and emotions. Consider a stream that flows effortlessly over rocks, never clinging to anything in its path. Likewise, by embracing and then releasing thoughts, one taps into the state of no mind, where clarity and insight naturally arise. In the state of no mind, we experience a deep connection with the present moment. Picture yourself standing at the ocean's edge, fully absorbed in the sights, sounds, and sensations. Time dissolves, leaving a sense of oneness and peace, akin to stepping into a realm where boundaries between self and other blur. Reaching the state of no mind also brings freedom from the constraints of habitual thinking and ego-driven actions. It allows spontaneous and authentic responses to life's challenges, similar to an artist painting with fluid brushstrokes that capture the essence without force or hesitation. This state is also exemplified in the concept of Wu Wei, or effortless action in Taoism, where one aligns with the natural flow of life, acting without struggle or resistance. It is akin to a sailboat gliding smoothly with the wind, requiring only minimal adjustments to navigate the vast sea. May the concept of no mind inspire you to explore the depths of awareness and presence in your own life. As you practice releasing the clutter of thoughts and embrace the tranquility of being, may you discover the joy and wisdom that arise from this profound state of clarity and peace, enriching your journey with a deeper sense of connection and freedom. The practice of right speech. Imagine a delicate breeze, gently rustling through the treetops, a whisper of nature that communicates with grace and intention. This image parallels the practice of right speech in Buddhism, a mindful approach to communication that fosters harmony, understanding, and compassion in the tapestry of human interaction. Right speech is one of the fundamental elements of the Noble Eightfold Path, a guide toward ethical conduct and mental development leading to enlightenment. Imagine a compass pointing true north, providing direction and purpose. Right speech acts similarly, guiding us toward truth and kindness in our words. Practicing right speech involves several key principles: abstaining from lying, avoiding divisive or harmful speech, refraining from harsh words, and steering clear of idle chatter. Picture a garden, each plant thriving when nurtured with care and respect. Similarly, our words, when chosen with awareness, have the power to cultivate relationships founded on trust and understanding. To engage in right speech, mindfulness is essential. Picture yourself standing before a serene body of water, pausing to consider the ripples your words might create. Before speaking, we are encouraged to reflect. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? This mindful pause fosters speech that nurtures rather than harms, much like a gentle rain nourishing the earth. In practice, right speech invites us to listen deeply and speak with intention. Imagine a violinist tuning their instrument, aiming for resonance and harmony. In conversation, this means focusing on understanding the other person's perspective, speaking with sincerity, and choosing words that uplift and connect. Moreover, right speech extends to how we communicate within ourselves. The internal dialogue we maintain can either empower us or sow seeds of doubt and negativity. By practicing compassion and honesty in our inner conversations, we create a foundation of self-love and acceptance that radiates outward. The ripple effects of right speech are profound. When we engage in truthful, kind, and constructive dialogue, we contribute to a culture of mutual respect and collaboration, like a choir singing in unison, each voice adding to the symphony. This practice not only benefits our personal relationships, but also our communities and the world at large. May the practice of right speech inspire you to cultivate words that heal, connect, and empower. As you walk this path, may you discover the transformative power of mindful communication, illuminating your journey with insights that foster deeper connections and a more compassionate world. Buddhist perspectives on death and dying. Imagine the gentle setting sun, casting a golden hue as it dips below the horizon, signaling the end of a day and the promise of new beginnings. This serene image reflects Buddhist perspectives on death and dying, where death is viewed not as an end, but as a natural transition within the cycle of existence. In Buddhism, the concept of impermanence is central. Everything is in a state of constant change. Visualize the flowing river, ever moving and transforming, illustrating how life and death are parts of an unbroken continuum. This understanding encourages acceptance of death as a natural process rather than something to be feared. The teachings of the Buddha emphasize that our present actions influence future experiences, highlighting the importance of living a mindful and compassionate life. Consider a gardener tending to their plants, knowing that the seeds they sow today will determine tomorrow's blooms. This metaphor illustrates the Buddhist view that the quality of our actions in life contributes to the conditions of our rebirth. In Buddhist practice, death is approached with mindfulness and equanimity, qualities cultivated through meditation and contemplation. Imagine a skilled archer, focused and steady, aiming true. Similarly, facing death with awareness allows one to maintain clarity, reduce fear, and embrace this transition with peace and acceptance. The Tibetan Book of the Dead, a classical text in Tibetan Buddhism, provides detailed guidance on the stages of death and the intermediate state, or bardo, between death and rebirth. Imagine a map charting a journey through unknown territories, offering guidance and assurance. This text serves as a roadmap, helping the dying and their loved ones navigate the process with insight and compassion. In various Buddhist traditions, rituals and practices surrounding death aim to support the deceased in achieving a favorable rebirth. These may include chanting, offering prayers, and dedicating merit. Picture a circle of friends holding hands, offering support and love, symbolizing how these communal practices create a sense of connection and comfort during this transition. For those grieving, Buddhist teachings offer solace by encouraging reflection on impermanence and the interconnectedness of all beings. Imagine the ocean's waves, rising and falling, each unique yet part of the whole. This perspective helps us understand that love and connection transcend physical boundaries, offering comfort and continuity beyond death. May Buddhist perspectives on death and dying inspire a deeper understanding of life's transitory nature. As you reflect on these teachings, may they illuminate your journey with insights that foster acceptance, compassion, and the courage to embrace life's inevitable transitions with grace. The importance of right livelihood. Imagine a lush, verdant garden, vibrant and teeming with life, where each plant thrives in harmony with its environment. This image resonates with the concept of right livelihood in Buddhism, a path of ethical and meaningful work that contributes to personal growth and the well-being of the world. Right livelihood is one of the elements of the Noble Eightfold Path, guiding us to earn a living in ways that do not cause harm and that align with our values. Envision a compass guiding a traveler through a winding forest trail, providing direction and clarity. Likewise, right livelihood serves as a moral compass, ensuring that our professional endeavors reflect our commitment to integrity and compassion. Engaging in right livelihood involves choosing work that avoids causing suffering to others. Imagine a gentle river, its waters nurturing and supporting life along its banks. This reflects how our work should contribute positively to society and the environment, maintaining harmony and balance. Consider the impact of work that is not aligned with right livelihood, industries that harm the environment, exploit workers, or deceive others. Picture a field overgrown with weeds, choking the life out of the flowers beneath. Such unmindful work can result in a ripple of harm and discord, affecting individuals, communities, and the planet. Choosing right livelihood also means finding work that fulfills and energizes, aligning with one's passions and skills. Envision an artist immersed in painting, each brushstroke a manifestation of creativity and joy. In the same way, when our work resonates with our true selves, it becomes an avenue for expressing our unique gifts and contributing to the greater good. Moreover, right livelihood involves mindfulness in how we conduct our daily tasks, whatever our occupation may be. Imagine a baker carefully kneading dough, each action performed with intention and care. This mindfulness leads to the practice of presence and gratitude, enriching the quality of both our work and our interactions. Engaging in right livelihood brings a sense of purpose and alignment with our ethical values. Consider a symphony orchestra, each instrument playing its part to create a harmonious whole. When our work reflects right intention and effort, we contribute to the intricate symphony of existence, enhancing both personal fulfillment and collective well-being. May the concept of right livelihood inspire you to reflect on the impact of your professional choices. As you navigate your path in the world of work, may these teachings guide you toward opportunities that resonate with your values and aspirations, enriching your life and the lives of those around you through mindful and ethical contribution. Generosity, Dana, as a path to liberation. Imagine a clear, serene sky, its expanse limitless and open. This image mirrors the practice of generosity, or dana, in Buddhism practice, that cultivates boundless possibilities for liberation, enlightenment, and spiritual growth. Generosity is one of the foundational virtues in Buddhist teaching, seen as the beginning of the path toward freedom from attachment and suffering. Envision it as the gentle stream that nurtures the roots of a great tree, fostering growth and stability. Similarly, dana nourishes our spiritual journey, grounding us in compassion and selflessness. At the heart of generosity lies the intention to give willingly and selflessly. Picture a lamp illuminating a darkened room, its light offering warmth and clarity without expecting anything in return. This embodies the essence of dana, giving with a pure heart, fostering joy and connection among all beings. Practicing generosity transcends material giving. It includes offering one's time, knowledge, and presence. Imagine a teacher patiently guiding a student, their wisdom a gift that empowers and transforms. This reflects how sharing skills and understanding is a profound expression of dana, enriching both the giver and the receiver. In giving, one learns to release the grasp of ego and attachment, embracing impermanence and interconnectedness. Consider a bird taking flight, unburdened and graceful. As we give freely, we experience a similar lightness, freeing ourselves from the weight of greed and possessiveness. Generosity is not confined to grand gestures. It thrives in simple, everyday acts. Visualize a smile exchanged with a passerby or a helping hand offered to someone in need. These small actions weave a tapestry of kindness and compassion, reinforcing the interconnected web of life. In Buddhist communities, dana is integral to the sangha, the community of practitioners. Monastics rely on the generosity of lay people for sustenance, while offering spiritual guidance in return. Imagine a cycle of giving and receiving, like the ebb and flow of the tides, sustaining harmony and balance within the community. Through the practice of generosity, we create positive karma, ripples of goodness affecting the present and shaping our future experiences. Picture stones skipping across a pond, each ripple expanding outward. By cultivating dana, we contribute to a world imbued with compassion and understanding. May the practice of generosity inspire you to explore the transformative power of giving. As you nurture this path, may you discover how acts of selflessness cultivate freedom and joy, guiding you toward a life of abundance, meaning, and deeper spiritual connection. The three jewels: Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Picture a peaceful sanctuary where a gentle stream flows, nourishing the land and supporting life all around. This serene setting symbolizes the three jewels in Buddhism: Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, offering guidance and support on the spiritual path. The first jewel is the Buddha, the awakened one, whose life and teachings illuminate the path to enlightenment. Imagine a lighthouse standing strong amidst a storm, its light guiding ships safely to shore. The Buddha's realization of the truth and his compassionate teachings serve as a beacon, leading us from the storm of suffering to the calm of liberation. The second jewel is the Dharma, the teachings of the Buddha, timeless wisdom that reveals the nature of reality and the way to transcend suffering. Envision a well-tended garden, each plant offering nourishment and vitality, symbolizing how the Dharma provides the sustenance for our spiritual growth. These teachings, like seeds sown in fertile soil, offer us clear guidance on the path to wisdom. The third jewel is the Sangha, the community of practitioners who support and inspire each other on their spiritual journeys. Imagine a river flowing with strength and unity, its waters carrying life and vitality across the land. In a similar way, the Sangha nurtures and uplifts us through shared practice, creating a sense of belonging and mutual encouragement. Taking refuge in the Three Jewels is a foundational act in Buddhism, signifying a commitment to following the teachings and seeking guidance from the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Picture a traveler finding shelter and rest at a welcoming inn on a long journey, feeling rejuvenated and ready to continue. In this way, the Three Jewels provide refuge, fostering resilience and inspiration. Engaging with the Three Jewels involves not only reverence and respect, but also embodying their qualities in everyday life. Consider the rhythmic breath of the ocean, steadfast, nurturing, and interconnected. This symbolizes how we are encouraged to embody the Buddha's compassion, the Dharma's wisdom, and the Sangha's sense of community in our actions and interactions. May the Three Jewels illuminate your path and deepen your understanding of the Buddhist way of life. As you explore their rich wisdom and embrace their guiding presence, may you find inspiration, support, and a profound sense of connection on your journey toward awakening and enlightenment. Mindful eating and conscious living. Imagine a tranquil pond, each ripple gently expanding across its surface, illustrating the interplay of mindful eating and conscious living. Mindful eating isn't merely about nourishment. It's a practice that deepens our relationship with food, our bodies, and the world around us. At the heart of mindful eating is presence and awareness with every bite we take. Consider the careful art of a painter delicately applying color to a canvas, each stroke intentional and observed. In this same way, when we eat mindfully, we become fully engaged with the textures, flavors, and aromas of our food, savoring the present moment and appreciating the nutrients that sustain us. Mindful eating also involves a deep gratitude for the journey our food has taken from seed to table. Envision a farmer tending to crops, the sun nourishing fields, raindrops soaking the earth. This awareness reminds us of the vast interconnectedness of all life and instills a sense of appreciation for the nourishment that supports our bodies and minds. Conscious living extends this awareness beyond the act of eating to encompass all aspects of our existence. Picture a sunrise gradually illuminating the landscape, revealing everything in its gentle light. By living consciously, we bring this sense of clarity and understanding to our daily actions, recognizing the impact of our choices on ourselves, others, and the environment. Mindful eating helps cultivate this awareness by encouraging moderation and balance. Imagine a tightrope walker gracefully navigating the line, embodying equilibrium and poise. Through mindful eating, we learn to listen to our body's cues for hunger and fullness, fostering a harmonious relationship with food and cultivating a sense of balance in our lives. Additionally, mindful eating allows us to explore the ethical and environmental aspects of our food choices. Consider a tree with deep roots and wide branches, symbolizing how our conscious decisions can support sustainability and compassion. By choosing foods that align with our values, we contribute to a healthier planet and a more compassionate world. In practicing mindful eating and conscious living, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Picture a seedling emerging from the soil, growing towards the light. As we nurture these practices, we develop greater awareness, compassion, and a profound sense of connection to the world around us. May the practice of mindful eating inspire you to explore the rich tapestry of flavors and experiences that food offers, grounding you in the present moment. As you extend this mindfulness to conscious living, may you discover a deeper sense of joy, fulfillment, and harmony in all aspects of your life. The parable of the poisoned arrow. Imagine standing in a sunlit forest where the sound of a gentle breeze rustles the leaves. Amidst this serene setting, consider a moment of sudden crisis, a figure injured by a poisoned arrow, highlighting the urgency of focusing on what truly matters. This scene introduces the parable of the poisoned arrow, a profound teaching from the Buddha that encourages us to prioritize direct experience and practical wisdom over distracting speculation. Picture this teaching as a compass, guiding us back to clarity and purpose when we become entangled in unnecessary thoughts. In the parable, a man is struck by a poisoned arrow and urgently needs medical attention. Yet instead of seeking help, he insists on knowing every detail about his attacker, his lineage, his background, the type of bow used. Consider how these inquiries, though tempting, do not address the immediate need for healing. This reflects how we often become caught in irrelevant questions, losing sight of the pressing reality before us. The Buddha used this parable to illustrate the importance of focusing on alleviating suffering through understanding and direct action, rather than becoming lost in endless speculation. Envision a physician swiftly treating the patient's wound, providing the relief necessary for healing. This directs us to prioritize practical steps and direct insight over abstract queries that do not serve our immediate needs. Through the parable, the Buddha urges us to recognize the limits of intellectual curiosity and the value of experiential understanding. Think of a traveler navigating unfamiliar terrain, relying on the guidance of a well-trodden path rather than distant, hypothetical maps. In a similar way, the practice of embracing what is directly before us leads to genuine wisdom and transformation. The parable of the poisoned arrow also invites us to cultivate mindfulness and awareness in our own lives. Consider the warmth of the sun touching your skin, calling for your attention to the present moment. By focusing on actionable paths to well-being and clarity, we avoid the trap of endless inquiry that can fuel anxiety and distraction. Ultimately, this parable teaches us to discern what is essential and to align our efforts with healing and liberation. Picture the arrow removed, healing underway, and a journey of recovery and renewal. By centering our awareness on what truly alleviates suffering, we free ourselves to explore a path of mindful, conscious living. May the parable of the poisoned arrow guide you to embrace clarity and focus in your own life. As you navigate the complexities of existence, may you cultivate discernment, understanding, and the wisdom to prioritize what truly matters. The simile of the raft. Visualize a broad river flowing through lush landscapes, its waters sometimes tranquil and other times rushed and turbulent. On one side stands a traveler, yearning to reach the opposite bank where safety and peace reside. This journey introduces the compelling teaching known as the simile of the raft, a guiding metaphor shared by the Buddha to illuminate the purpose and nature of his teachings. The river here represents the torrents of life's challenges, the suffering and discontent we all seek to transcend. Now, picture the traveler gathering materials, branches, logs, vines, carefully crafting a raft. This raft symbolizes the Buddha's teachings, the Dharma, constructed to convey us from the banks of ignorance to the shores of wisdom and liberation. In this simile, the Buddha elucidates that while the raft is indispensable for crossing the river, it should not be clung to once the traveler has reached the other side. Imagine the traveler stepping onto firm ground, free from the river's current, now choosing to carry the raft on foot out of attachment or habit. The Buddha cautions against such unnecessary burdens, illustrating how even beneficial practices are meant to be skillfully employed and eventually set aside once their purpose is fulfilled. This teaching invites us to engage with the Dharma practically, using the teachings as tools rather than ends in themselves. Picture a skilled artisan, using precise instruments to craft a work of art, aware of each tool's purpose in the creative process. In a similar way, we are encouraged to approach the teachings as practical means to cultivate insight and compassion, pivotal in our quest for awakening. Furthermore, the simile speaks to the importance of adapting wisdom to personal context, just as one uses tools specific to the task at hand. Consider a garden where each plant requires different light, water, and care, demonstrating how the teachings can be tailored to fit diverse circumstances and individual needs, nurturing our personal growth. The simile of the raft thus serves as a reminder to hold the teachings with flexibility and clarity, embracing their essence without becoming attached to their form. Picture a traveler, thankful for the raft, yet gracefully leaving it by the riverbank as they step onto new terrain. This act of wise discernment highlights the liberation that comes from knowing when to let go. May the simile of the raft inspire you to engage deeply with the Dharma, employing its wisdom to navigate life's streams and currents. As you journey toward the shore of understanding and peace, may you find balance, discernment, and freedom in each step. Spiritual friendship in Buddhism. Picture a vibrant garden where diverse flowers bloom and support one another in creating a tapestry of colors and fragrances. This garden is an apt metaphor for the profound and nurturing concept of spiritual friendship known in Buddhism as Kalyana Mittata, which emphasizes the importance of companionship on the spiritual path. In Buddhism, spiritual friendship is considered a vital component of the journey towards enlightenment. Imagine a group of travelers navigating a forest, each one supporting and guiding the others along the path. Spiritual friendship functions in much the same way, offering guidance, encouragement, and shared wisdom on the path to self-discovery and liberation. The Buddha himself extolled the virtues of spiritual friendship, stating that it is not half, but the whole of the holy life. This profound statement underlines the significance of having trustworthy companions who reflect our aspirations and help us remain committed to our practice. Think of the steadying presence of a lighthouse for a ship navigating stormy seas, offering light and direction in moments of uncertainty. Spiritual friends serve as mirrors, reflecting our potential and helping us to see both our strengths and areas for growth. Consider a sculptor chiseling away at marble, revealing the hidden beauty within. Spiritual friends, with their insights and support, aid in revealing our true nature and potential, contributing to our transformation and self-awareness. Such friendships are nourished by qualities like empathy, patience, and loving kindness. Envision a gentle rain nurturing the soil, fostering a landscape where life can thrive. So too, these qualities imbue spiritual friendships with depth and resilience, creating an environment where compassion and understanding flourish. In practice, spiritual friendship involves listening deeply, offering wise counsel, and walking together on the path of mindfulness and compassion. Picture two friends engaging in conversation, exchanging ideas and insights, each one enriched by the presence and perspectives of the other. Through these interactions, spiritual friends share the journey, reminding each other of their shared humanity and purpose. Moreover, spiritual friendship extends beyond interpersonal relationships, encompassing a broader community of practitioners Sangha. Much like a diverse forest ecosystem that supports countless forms of life, the Sangha offers a collective space of support, learning, and growth, enhancing the spiritual journey for everyone involved. As you explore the rich concept of spiritual friendship, may you find companions who inspire and challenge you, who help illuminate the path and remind you of your own capacity for wisdom and compassion. May these friendships serve as enduring sources of strength, insight, and joy along your journey. Chan and the origin of Zen. Imagine a serene mountain landscape where a quiet monastery perches amid the clouds, its presence harmonizing with the natural world. This is the setting where the roots of Zen Buddhism, originally known as Chan, were deeply cultivated, a tradition that emphasizes direct experience and profound simplicity. Chan Buddhism originated in China in the 6th century CE, melding the teachings of Mahayana Buddhism with the contemplative practices and insights of indigenous Chinese spiritual traditions like Taoism. Picture a river fed by many tributaries, its waters a synthesis of diverse influences, creating a unique current of thought and practice. At the heart of Chan is a focus on meditation known as dhyana, in Sanskrit aimed at realizing one's true nature through direct experience beyond words and concepts. Envision a pond, still and clear, reflecting the sky above. This tranquility mirrors the state of mind Chan practitioners seek, one undisturbed by intellectual clutter, allowing innate wisdom to reveal itself. The legendary figure, traditionally credited with introducing Chan to China, is Bodhidharma, an Indian monk whose teachings underscored the primacy of inner experience over scholarly knowledge. Imagine Bodhidharma facing a wall in silent meditation for years, symbolizing the dedication to looking inward and cultivating direct insight. As Chan developed, it emphasized concepts such as sudden enlightenment and seeing into one's own nature. Consider the moment of clarity when a tangled knot unravels, revealing simplicity where before there was complexity. In Chan, this symbolizes moments of awakening that can arise spontaneously, offering profound liberation from misunderstanding and delusion. The simplicity and immediacy of Chan eventually inspired monks in Japan, where it evolved into what is now known as Zen. Picture a seed carried by the wind, landing in fertile ground, growing and adapting within a new environment, yet retaining its essential core. Zen inherited these qualities of immediacy and profound simplicity, continuing to emphasize direct practice and personal insight. Zen introduced practices like zazen, or seated meditation, which, much like its Chan precursor, invites practitioners to engage fully with the present moment. Imagine sitting quietly, aware of each breath, each sensation, the passage of time dissolved in mindful presence. This is the essence of Zen, practice immersed in now, open to the experience of reality as it is. The teachings of Chan and Zen have had a far-reaching impact, influencing arts, culture, and spirituality across Asia and beyond, offering universal insights into the nature of consciousness and the human experience. As you explore the origins and essence of Chan and Zen, may you be inspired by their enduring wisdom, simplicity, and clarity. May the practice of presence and direct experience illuminate your own path, revealing clarity and peace amidst the complexities of life. The practice of walking meditation. Imagine a quiet path winding through a tranquil forest, where each footstep resonates with the rhythm of nature. This serene image encapsulates the essence of walking meditation, a practice that integrates mindfulness with the simple act of walking, grounding us in the present moment. Walking meditation is a practice with deep roots in the Buddhist tradition, where it serves as a complement to seated meditation, offering an active form of mindfulness. Picture a monk strolling slowly along a forest path, each step deliberate, each breath measured, merging movement with mindfulness. At its core, walking meditation encourages us to be fully present with each step, fostering a deep awareness of the body and the sensations it experiences. Visualize a gentle breeze brushing your skin, the earth supporting each stride, every muscle moving in concerted dance of awareness and physicality. The practice begins by setting a gentle pace, allowing each step to be a mindful anchor, drawing attention inward. Imagine stepping softly, as if each foot were kissing the earth, your focus centered on the sensations in your feet pressure, contact, and release. This tactile awareness becomes a gateway to deeper states of mindfulness and tranquility. Walking meditation can be conducted in various locations, from a garden path to a room indoor seat environment, offering a unique canvas for mindfulness. Envision an open field under a broad sky, where walking becomes an expression of freedom, the earth and sky reflecting the vastness of the mind, untethered from distractive thoughts. In practice, walking meditation involves synchronizing steps with the breath, creating a harmonious flow between body and mind. Picture inhaling slowly, taking a step, exhaling gently, and continuing this rhythmic cycle. Each breath and stride harmonize, drawing awareness into the unified flow of movement and stillness. The beauty of walking meditation lies in its adaptability. It can be brief, moments of mindfulness interwoven into daily life, or it can extend into longer periods, offering profound insights and calm. Imagine brief moments walking from your home to the car, or during a lunch break, transformed into pockets of presence and reflection. By practicing walking meditation, we cultivate a mindful connection with the world, our body, and our inner landscape, allowing insights to blossom naturally. Consider how each footfall, rooted in mindfulness, nurtures understanding and compassion, a gentle unfolding of awareness that enriches daily experience. As you incorporate walking meditation into your life, may each step resonate with peace and presence, connecting you to the simplicity and depth of mindful living. Allow this practice to be a pathway to insight and tranquility, wherever your journey may lead. May your steps be gentle and your awareness deep along life's path. The story of Angulimala. Imagine a dense forest, shrouded in mystery and shadow, where whispers of tales long past echo through the trees. It is within such a setting that the story of Angulimala unfolds a tale of transformation that speaks to the depths of human potential for change and redemption. Angulimala's story begins with a young scholar named Ahimsaka, meaning harmless. Picture a bright student, diligent and gifted, praised by teachers and admired by peers. Yet, despite his promising beginnings, Ahimsaka's path took a dark turn, a testament to how influences and circumstances can shape one's destiny. Betrayed by a jealous teacher who incited mistrust and fear of Ahimsaka in the hearts of the other students, he was manipulated into believing the merit of a terrible task to collect 1,000 human fingers as a garland to prove his worthiness. Visualize the transformation from scholar to feared bandit. His name changed to Angulimala, meaning finger garland, a symbol of the path he had been compelled to walk. As Angulimala pursued his gruesome quest, the kingdom was gripped by fear, and he became a notorious outlaw. Yet amidst these dark deeds, there remained a spark of potential for change, waiting for the right moment to be rekindled. That moment arrived with the Buddha beacon of compassion and insight, who encountered Angulimala in the forest. Picture the Buddha, serene and unflinching, walking calmly while Angulimala, his heart pounding and feet racing, attempted to catch up. Yet, as Angulimala ran, the Buddha's presence remained beyond reach, illustrating how the peace of enlightenment eludes even the swiftest of pursuits when driven by misunderstanding. In their encounter, the Buddha offered words of profound insight, transforming Angulimala's perception. Imagine the moment of awakening, like a storm breaking to reveal clear skies, as Angulimala realized the futility of his path and the opportunity for profound change. This interaction marked the beginning of Angulimala's transformation from bandit to monk, from fearsome to peaceful. Embracing a life of renunciation, Angulimala became a dedicated disciple of the Buddha, embodying the potential for redemption and the possibility of profound inner transformation. Envision the forest that witnessed such darkness now seeing light, as Angulimala devoted himself to compassion and mindfulness, a living testament to the healing power of understanding and forgiveness. The story of Angulimala persists as a powerful reminder of the human capacity to change, encouraging us to look beyond social labels and past actions to the potential for renewal within every person. Like a river that cleanses and renews, Angulimala's path emphasizes the possibility of redemption, reminding us that even amidst the shadows, light can emerge. As we reflect on the story of Angulimala, may we hold space for compassion and the potential for transformation in our own lives and the lives of others. Let this tale inspire you with its message of hope, renewal, and the enduring power of change. The meaning of mudra in meditation. Imagine entering a serene meditation hall where the gentle glow of candlelight illuminates the faces of practitioners deep in meditation. As you observe, you notice their hands subtly poised in various gestures, or mudras, each one an integral part of their meditative practice. This is the essence of mudra's gestures that transcend physical form to express and enhance our inner state of consciousness. In meditation, a mudra is not merely a hand position, it is a symbolic language, a conduit through which energy flows, connecting body, mind, and spirit. Picture the way an artist uses brushes and pigments to convey a scene or emotion. Mudras similarly convey profound meaning without words, deepening the meditative experience. The origins of mudras can be traced back to ancient Hindu and Buddhist traditions, where they have been used for centuries to cultivate states of tranquility, concentration, and spiritual insight. Imagine these gestures as keys, unlocking deeper dimensions of awareness as practitioners journey inward, harmonizing their practice through intentional movement. Each mudra carries its own unique significance, resonating with specific energies and intentions. One of the most iconic is the Anjali Mudra, or prayer positioner gesture of reverence and unity. Picture hands joined at the heart, a symbol of balance and the meeting point of the individual with the universal, inviting a sense of connection and gratitude. Another well-known mudra is the Dharmachakra Mudra, representing the turning of the wheel of Dharma. Visualize fingers and thumbs forming a circle, symbolizing the continuous cycle of life, the teaching of truth, and alignment with the cosmos. This mudra invites practitioners to reflect on the dynamic flow of life and wisdom. The incorporation of mudras into meditation enhances focus and mindfulness, anchoring attention and facilitating the free flow of energy. Picture the hands as instruments of awareness, each gesture aligning the practitioner with specific qualities such as openness, enlightenment, or compassion enhancing the meditative experience. Mudras are also deeply personal, often chosen based on the practitioner's purpose or the qualities they wish to cultivate. Consider mudras as guideposts on the meditative path, each gesture a moment of stillness and concentration, leading inward toward the essence of being. As you explore the incorporation of mudras into your meditation practice, allow each gesture to guide and enrich your journey. May they open new avenues of insight and calm, providing a sense of harmony and connection between the outer form and the inner mind. In discovering the meaning of mudras, may you find a deeper resonance with the practice of meditation, allowing their simplicity and grace to illuminate your path toward greater awareness and peace. Samadhi, deep concentration. Envision sitting by the banks of a still, clear lake, where the surface reflects the sky above, undisturbed and serene. This image mirrors the essence of samadhi, a profound state of deep concentration in meditation, where the mind becomes like that tranquil water, clear, calm, and fully unified. Samadhi is considered the pinnacle of meditative practice within Buddhism and Hinduism, where it represents a state of intense focus and spiritual absorption. Picture a journey, traveled inward, where distractions fade as the mind stabilizes, settling into unwavering clarity and presence. Reaching samadhi involves a gradual refinement of attention and awareness. Imagine the mind, often likened to a wild horse, slowly tamed through consistent practice, becoming focused yet gently, seamless integration of concentration and letting go. The path to samadhi begins with cultivating dharana, or focused attention. Picture placing an object, such as a candle flame or the breath, at the center of your awareness and allowing all thoughts to gently dissolve as clouds disappearing into a clear sky. Here, the mind begins to find its stillness. As concentration deepens, dharana evolves into dhyana, or meditative absorption. Imagine being immersed in your meditation object, where the separation between observer and observed fades away, leaving a harmonious unity. This is the doorstep to samadhi, a prelude to profound insight. Achieving samadhi is less about striving and more about surrendering, releasing the mind's habitual patterns to enter states of deeper introspection. Visualize letting go of the effort to control your mind, and instead, gently guiding it towards stillness, like a leaf floating effortlessly on a calm pond. In samadhi, the mind resides in a state of equanimity and profound tranquility. Here, insights arise naturally, unfiltered by the distractions of everyday consciousness. Picture this state not as an escape, but as a deeper connection with reality, illuminating the truths that reside beyond conditioned thought. The experience of samadhi can manifest in varying depths and durations, each providing a stepping stone to spiritual growth and understanding. Whether momentary or sustained, these glimpses of profound concentration offer a taste of the peace that lies within. Integrating samadhi into daily life enriches our experience, fostering clarity, compassion, and wisdom in interactions and decisions. Consider it as a guiding light, illuminating the way to greater fulfillment and understanding in life's journey. As you endeavor to explore samadhi, may your path be filled with patience and dedication, leading you to a deeper sense of presence and insight. Allow the practice of deep concentration to unveil the tranquility and enlightenment that resides within, nurturing the mind and spirit. The concept of upaya, skillful means. Picture a master sculptor, chiseling away at stone with precision and creativity, adapting each stroke to the unique contours of the marble. This fluid artistry echoes the concept of upaya, or skillful means, in Buddhism, a versatile and compassionate approach to teaching and enlightenment. In the realm of spirituality, upaya is not bound by rigid doctrine. Instead, it encourages adaptability and wisdom to address the diverse needs and capacities of individuals on their path to awakening. Imagine it as a toolkit, filled with methods and insights, each carefully selected to lead others from suffering to clarity. The concept of upaya emphasizes the importance of context and intention in guiding practitioners. Picture a teacher who, understanding the unique struggles of their students, tailors lessons to resonate deeply with each person's heart and mind. This approach creates pathways to understanding that honor the individual journey. One of the most vivid illustrations of upaya is found in the Lotus Sutra, where the Buddha employs various parables and stories. Imagine these narratives as bridges, connecting profound teachings with everyday experiences, allowing wisdom to flow like a gentle stream into the hearts of those listening. Consider the parable of the burning house, where a father uses enticing toys to coax his children out of danger. Here, the toys symbolize skillful, means-appropriate, and compassionate actions that ultimately guide beings from ignorance to safety and understanding. At its core, upaya recognizes that the truth can be revealed in numerous ways. Each method, a stepping stone toward greater insight and freedom. Picture spiritual teachings not as monoliths, but as adaptable expressions that resonate differently with each seeker, encouraging a dynamic and personal engagement with the teachings. Practicing upaya requires deep understanding and compassion, inviting us to approach challenges with open-heartedness and ingenuity. Imagine a gardener nurturing a multitude of plants, each with unique needs. This is the essence of upaya, honoring diversity while cultivating a shared garden of wisdom. Incorporating upaya into one's life encourages creativity and empathy, allowing us to respond skillfully to the storms of life. Visualize these skillful means, not only as ways to aid ourselves and others, but as seeds sown in the landscape of everyday experiences, blossoming into meaningful change and awareness. As you explore the concept of upaya, may you be inspired to cultivate skillfulness in action, aligning intention with wisdom. Allow this practice to highlight the pathways to understanding and compassion, guiding you to navigate life's complexities with grace and insight. May upaya enrich your journey, unlocking new facets of truth and fostering a dynamic engagement with the teachings that illuminate your path. Tathata, experiencing suchness. Imagine standing in a vast open field where the gentle breeze rustles the grass and the sky stretches endlessly above. In this moment, you are fully present, finding beauty in the simplicity and authenticity of what is. This is the essence of Tathata, often described as suchness. In Buddhist philosophia, direct experience of reality, just as it is. Tathata invites us to perceive the world without the filters of judgment, attachment, or aversion, allowing us to experience the profound truth of existence. Envision stripping away the layers of concepts and expectations, revealing the vibrant tapestry of life in its raw form. At its core, Tathata embraces the impermanent and interdependent nature of all things. Imagine a flowing river, constantly changing, yet always a river. This continuous transformation embodies suchness, a reminder of the ever-present, ever-shifting dance of life. Tathata is not something acquired or attained. Rather, It is recognized in the dissolution of preconceived notions. Picture wiping away the dust from a mirror to reveal its reflective clarity. Similarly, in experiencing suchness, we see the world and ourselves with unclouded clarity. This realization of tathata is deeply connected to mindfulness and awareness. When we reside fully in the present moment, we open ourselves to the inherent suchness of our experiences. Imagine savoring the taste of a ripe fruit, not lost in thoughts of past or future, but alive to the present sweetness. This is tathata in action. Experiencing suchness invites a profound acceptance of life, embracing it without resistance or embellishment. Visualize encountering life as a dance, where each step and turn is met with openness and gratitude, rejoicing in what simply is. The teachings of Tathata encourage us to see the extraordinary within the ordinary. Consider a mundane task like washing dishes. In presence, each moment becomes an opportunity to perceive the simple miracle of water, movement, and being. In suchness, every moment is a gateway to deeper understanding and fulfillment. Integrating Tathata into one's life nurtures a harmonious relationship with the ebb and flow of existence. By embracing reality without the constraints of illusion or desire, we find peace and contentment in every moment. As you explore the concept of Tathata, may you be inspired to connect deeply with the world around you, experiencing the beauty and truth of suchness. Let this realization guide you toward a life of authenticity and wisdom, where each moment is a celebration of the ever-present, radiant nature of existence. May Tathata illuminate your path, inviting you to discover the profound simplicity and joy of experiencing life just as it is. Flower Sermon and the origins of Zen Buddhism. Visualize a serene morning in a lush garden, where the soft light of dawn gently awakens the petals of a single lotus, capturing the essence of beauty and simplicity. This moment of silent illumination echoes the legendary Flower Sermon, a foundational story in Zen Buddhism that encapsulates the transmission of profound wisdom through presence and direct experience. According to the teachings, the Flower Sermon marks a pivotal moment in the history of Buddhism. Imagine the Buddha seated before his assembly, poised to deliver a sermon, yet instead of speaking, he silently holds up a lotus flower. His gesture transcended words, inviting an understanding beyond the reach of language. Picture the crowd, uncertain and contemplative, until the disciple, Mahakashyapa, smiles in recognition. This smile signifies an awakening, a direct transmission of insight without reliance on scriptural recitation, and Mahakashyapa's response represents the birth of an unspoken, intuitive wisdom and essence at the heart of Zen. The Flower Sermon illustrates the Zen principle of direct pointing, emphasizing personal experience and the realization of one's true nature. Visualize a path where words are the map, but not the journey itself. The journey is born in the silence and immediacy of experience, where the truth is felt directly, just as Mahakashyapa's awakening represented. Zen Buddhism places significant value on this direct experience, encouraging practitioners to cultivate awareness and insight without attachment to intellectual understanding. Imagine walking through a forest path, each step bringing fresh awareness and presence, where the mind observes life's simplicity and depth with unfiltered clarity. The origins of Zen Buddhism, rooted in this story, highlight a tradition that embraces paradox and spontaneity, seeking understanding through meditation and mindfulness. Picture a practice where contemplation leads to sudden bursts of insight, like flashes of lightning illuminating the night sky. revealing the interconnectedness of all things. Zen's emergence spread throughout Asia, blending harmoniously with various cultures, while maintaining its focus on meditation and the direct transmission of wisdom from teacher to student. Imagine the dedication required to embrace the silence and stillness of Zen practice, fostering a spiritual journey that uniquely resonates with each individual. The Flower Sermon reminds us of the power of presence and the profound insights that arise from experiencing life directly, with every moment as an opportunity to see the lotus within ourselves. We are invited to delve into the beauty and simplicity of being, uncovering the wisdom of life itself. As you explore the Flower Sermon and the origins of Zen Buddhism, may you find inspiration in the silent language of the heart, recognizing the potential for enlightenment in the simplicity of each day. Allow this understanding to guide you toward a deeper appreciation of the infinite wisdom available through presence and direct experience. May this iconic silence and the lotus flower's eloquence illuminate your path, guiding you to uncover the essence of Zen within your everyday life. The mindfulness of breathing. Imagine sitting quietly, feeling the gentle rise and fall of your chest, a rhythm as ancient and constant as the ebb and flow of the ocean tides. This simple act of awareness, known as the mindfulness of breathing, serves as a doorway to greater clarity, peace, and understanding. Mindfulness of breathing is a foundational practice in various spiritual traditions, particularly within Buddhism. Picture it as an anchor amidst the swirling currents of thought and emotion, bringing us back to the present moment with each breath. In this practice, the breath is not merely a physical function, but a focal point for cultivating awareness and presence. Imagine the breath as a bridge, connecting body and mind, allowing us to observe the constant stream of life with curiosity and acceptance. Begin by finding a comfortable posture, sitting with a straight back and relaxed shoulders. Gently close your eyes, directing your attention to the natural flow of your breath. Sense the air as it enters the nostrils, cool and crisp, and then leaves, warm and soft. Each breath, a reminder of life's delicate and continuous dance. The practice of mindfulness encourages us to observe without judgment. Envision each thought, feeling, or sensation arising during your practice as clouds drifting across the sky. No need to chase them or push them away. Simply notice them and return to your breath. Each inhale and exhale a fresh beginning. Cultivating the mindfulness of breathing builds resilience in the face of life's stresses. Imagine navigating a turbulent sea with a calm and steady heart. Each breath a reminder of the inner space available within you, vast, peaceful, and grounded. As you deepen your practice, awareness of your breath extends beyond meditation and into daily life. Picture walking, working, or even standing in line at the store, each moment an opportunity to reconnect with your breath, grounding yourself in the present. Through consistent practice, the mindfulness of breathing reveals the intricate tapestry of thoughts and sensations, offering insights into our habitual patterns and reactions. Visualize gaining a clearer understanding of yourself, cultivating compassion and patience in the fertile ground of awareness. In embracing this practice, you engage actively with the flow of life, learning to navigate its challenges with grace. Imagine the breath as a constant companion, providing unwavering support and guidance as you move through the world. As you explore the mindfulness of breathing, allow the simplicity and depth of each breath to reveal the richness of the present moment. May this practice open your heart to the abundant peace and wisdom available within your own being. guiding you toward a life of mindful presence and equanimity. May the breath carry you gently on this journey, illuminating the path of awareness and unveiling the profound gifts found within each moment. Metta Bhavana, cultivating loving kindness. Imagine a quiet space within your heart, a place of warmth and light, where the seeds of love, compassion, and kindness are nurtured to grow and flourish. This is the essence of Metta Bhavana, a meditation practice dedicated to cultivating loving kindness, a boundless love that embraces all beings without exception. The practice of Metta Bhavana, originating in the Buddhist tradition, provides a powerful means of transforming the mind and heart. Envision it as a gentle yet powerful wave that sweeps away negativity, revealing the innate goodness and interconnectedness of all life. Begin your journey into Metta Bhavana by finding a comfortable seat and allowing your body to relax. Close your eyes and bring your focus inward, centering on the heart space. Picture a warm, bright light blossoming here, the essence of loving kindness taking root in your being. Metta Bhavana typically unfolds through a series of stages, each one expanding the circle of compassion. Start by directing loving kindness toward yourself, recognizing your inherent worth and embracing yourself with gentleness and forgiveness. Imagine repeating a simple phrase like, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be safe, may I live with ease." As your heart fills with warmth, gradually extend this loving kindness to others. Visualize someone you cherish, someone who brings joy to your life, and repeat the phrases, "May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you live with ease." Feel the love in your heart radiate outwards, enveloping them like a comforting embrace. Next, broaden your attention to a neutral person, someone you may encounter regularly but feel indifferent towards. Let the same loving kindness flow to them, acknowledging their humanity and wishing them well. Now comes a more challenging step, directing metta towards someone who has caused you difficulty or with whom you have conflict. Picture them in your mind and consciously send them thoughts of loving kindness, recognizing this gesture as a profound act of transformation and healing. Finally, extend this boundless loving kindness to all beings everywhere, without distinction. Envision the entire world bathed in the light of compassion, each being held in the heart's embrace, blessed by love and understanding. Practicing Metta Bhavana regularly deepens our capacity for empathy, compassion, and patience, softening the barriers we create. Picture your heart as a vast and open field where love flows freely and unconditionally, nurturing the connections we share with all forms of life. The practice of Metta Bhavana not only enriches our lives, but also contributes positively to the collective field of human experience. As we awaken to our shared humanity, we begin to sow the seeds of peace and harmony in the world. As you embark on this practice of loving kindness, may your heart expand with warmth and compassion, and may the light of metta illuminate your path, guiding you toward a life rich in kindness and love. May you find joy in the act of giving, and may your spirit be nourished in the exchange of heartfelt goodwill with all beings. The role of chanting in Buddhist practice. Visualize entering a sacred space where the air vibrates with harmonious resonance and voices unite in a rhythmic symphony of devotion and reverence. This is the world of Buddhist chanting, a practice that transcends words to touch the hearts and minds of practitioners with its melodic power. Chanting holds a significant place in Buddhist traditions, acting as a bridge that connects practitioners to the teachings, fostering mindfulness, concentration, and a communal sense of spiritual kinship. Envision chanting as a flowing river, carrying wisdom and compassion from the past into the present moment. In Buddhist practice, chants often consist of sutras, mantras, or dharana sacred texts and phrases that contain teachings and blessings. Imagine these chants as carriers of profound meaning, each syllable imbued with the essence of Buddhist wisdom, guiding practitioners on their spiritual journey. Among the most well-known chants is the Heart Sutra, a concise text encapsulating the core teachings of emptiness, form, and interdependence. Picture voices rising and falling in unison, invoking the profound insights of this pivotal teaching, fostering a deep sense of connectedness and understanding. Another common element is the recitation of mantras, short and powerful phrases repeated in meditation. Consider the famous mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, associated with the bodhisattva of compassion, Avalokiteshvara. Each repetition is an offering of compassion and a call for peace and enlightenment, echoing through the corridors of the heart. The act of chanting is both a meditative and devotional practice, engaging body, speech, and mind. It invites participants to cultivate focus and presence, while also expressing gratitude and devotion. Imagine the rhythmic patterns of sound synchronizing with the breath, drawing the mind into stillness and clarity. Through chanting, practitioners tap into the collective energy of the Sangha, or community, fostering unity and support. Visualize chanting in the company of others, voices intertwining to create a tapestry of sound, a shared vibration of aspiration and intention. Additionally, chanting serves as a potent tool for purifying the mind of negative emotions and distractions. Picture each chant as a gentle yet persistent breeze, sweeping through the mind, clearing away the clouds of attachment, aversion, and delusion. The role of chanting is both ancient and evolving, adapting across cultures while maintaining its core purpose to inspire, enlighten, and transform. From the solemn chants in a monastery to the vibrant chanting gatherings in urban centers, the practice remains a testament to Buddhism's rich and adaptable tradition. As you explore the role of chanting in Buddhist practice, may your heart be touched by the melodies of wisdom and compassion. Allow the resonance of these sacred sounds to kindle the light of understanding within you, guiding you on the path of spiritual fulfillment. May the practice of chanting deepen your connection to the teachings and enrich your journey with the harmonious gifts of mindfulness, concentration, and loving kindness. The Heart Sutra's teachings. Close your eyes and picture a single pearl, small, yet containing an ocean of depth and brilliance. This image reflects the nature of the Heart Sutra, one of Buddhism's most profound and revered texts, concise yet vast in its wisdom and insight. The Heart Sutra, a cornerstone of Mahayana Buddhism, encapsulates the essence of the Prajnaparamita literature, the teachings on the perfection of wisdom. It distills complex philosophies into a brief yet powerful exploration of reality, challenging the very fabric of our perceptions. At the core of the Heart Sutra is the concept of emptiness, or shunyata. Envision emptiness not as a void or absence, but as the dynamic interdependence and interconnectedness of all phenomena. As Avalokiteshvara, the bodhisattva of compassion, teaches in this text, form is emptiness, emptiness is form. This paradox invites us to perceive the world beyond duality, embracing the fluid nature of existence. Imagine gazing through a clear lens, revealing that everything arises dependent on causes and conditions, without inherent, permanent identity. This understanding of emptiness liberates us from clinging and aversion, allowing us to engage with the world with wisdom and compassion. The Heart Sutra also addresses the concept of no self, a fundamental teaching in Buddhism. Picture shedding the layers of identity and ego, recognizing that the self is a collection of temporary aggregates: form, sensation, perception, mental formations, and consciousness, each empty of standalone essence. Through this lens of emptiness, the Heart Sutra teaches us to transcend notions of birth, death, and selfhood, encouraging us to experience liberation in the here and now. Visualize living with an open heart, free from the confines of fixed identities, responding to life with fluidity and openness. Moreover, the closing mantra of the Heart Sutra, Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha, is a call to move beyond ordinary understanding, to cross to the other shore of enlightenment. Imagine this chant as a guiding star, illuminating the path through confusion and toward awakening. The Heart Sutra's teachings challenge us to embody wisdom that sees beyond superficial appearances, fostering deep compassion for ourselves and others. Picture engaging with the world, not through grasping or avoidance, but with a balance of insight and unconditional love. As you ponder the teachings of the Heart Sutra, may you find clarity and inspiration in its timeless wisdom. Allow its profound messages to dissolve illusions and to cultivate a heart spacious enough to hold the entirety of life's joys and sorrows. May the Heart Sutra light your path with the radiant wisdom of emptiness, guiding you to live with authenticity, compassion, and peace. Achieving equanimity. Imagine standing at the center of a vast, serene meadow where the gentle breeze caresses your skin and the sky stretches infinitely above. In this quietude, a deep inner balance arises, untouched by the storms of life's fluctuations. This serene expanse symbolizes the essence of equanimity, a state of mental calmness, balance, and composure, untouched by pleasure or pain. Equanimity, or upekkha in Pali, holds a revered place in Buddhist practice, viewed as an essential quality for cultivating wisdom and compassion. Visualize it as a steady anchor, providing stability amid the ever-changing tides of experience. Achieving equanimity begins with understanding impermanence, the recognition that all phenomena, both pleasant and unpleasant, are transient and subject to change. Picture life as a flowing river where no moment is static, an insight that encourages us not to cling too tightly to highs or lows. To cultivate equanimity, practitioners are invited to embrace a balanced perspective, transcending dualities such as success and failure, praise and blame, gain and loss. Imagine equanimity as a clear mirror, reflecting all experiences with impartiality and understanding, free from distortion by attachment or aversion. One pathway to this mental balance is through mindfulness meditation. Envision sitting quietly, observing thoughts and emotions as they arise and pass, without judgment or preference. By nurturing an open awareness, we learn to respond to life's challenges with grace, rather than reacting impulsively. The practice of loving kindness, or metta, supports equanimity by fostering compassion for ourselves and others. Picture extending unconditional love to all beings, cultivating a heart that remains open, even amidst adversity. This inclusivity nurtures an understanding that everyone is subject to the same joys and sorrows, strengthening our resolve to remain composed. Equanimity also involves cultivating patience and tolerance. Visualize yourself as a mountain, unwavering as the winds of frustration or desire buffet against you. This strength is not about suppressing emotions, but about allowing them to flow without being overwhelmed or consumed. As the Buddhist teachings remind us, equanimity is a profound act of faith in the continual unfolding of life and our capacity to meet it with wisdom and compassion. It is a reminder that our true strength lies not in controlling life's circumstances, but in maintaining inner composure amidst them. As you explore the practice of achieving equanimity, may you find tranquility and strength within yourself. Allow this equanimity to become a touchstone in your daily life, guiding you to engage with others from a place of balance and understanding. May this journey toward equanimity empower you to live with a calm and open heart, embracing the fullness of life's experiences with gentle resilience and heartfelt equanimity. Final reflections and embracing the journey. As we draw near to the close of our journey together, take a moment to pause and reflect, as if standing at the edge of a serene lake, its waters mirroring the vastness of the sky. Just as this tranquil surface reflects the world around it, our reflections offer clarity and insight into the paths we tread and the stories we've woven through learning and practice. In the tapestry of life, every experience is a thread that contributes to the unique fabric of our personal journey. Picture each moment as a brushstroke on a canvas, painting the masterpiece of your life with both light and shadow, joy and challenge. It is in embracing the entirety of this picture that we find wholeness and meaning. As we contemplate the teachings we've explored, be it the serenity of equanimity, the profound insights of the Heart Sutra, or the resonant power of chanting, consider how these timeless wisdoms have touched and transformed your heart. Envision each teaching as a beacon, guiding you toward deeper understanding and compassion, illuminating the path of your spiritual journey. Reflection invites us to honor the progress made and the lessons learned, yet it also encourages openness to the unknown, the unwritten chapters of our Odyssey. Imagine each step forward as a gentle unfolding of potential, a reminder that life is an ever-evolving journey. There is no final destination, but an ongoing dance of discovery and growth. Embracing the journey involves cultivating a sense of presence and gratitude for each moment, realizing that every experience offers an opportunity for insight and enrichment. Picture gratitude as a gentle rain, nourishing the soil of your being, helping wisdom and kindness to blossom in unexpected ways. Moreover, embracing the journey means extending compassion to ourselves and others. Visualize your heart expanding, like a lotus flower opening to the sun, ready to offer support and understanding even amidst imperfection. This compassionate stance fosters connection and resilience, qualities that sustain us in the face of life's unpredictability. As you stand poised at this juncture, welcoming the future with openness, may you remain grounded in the present, finding joy and peace in each step. Let the journey be your teacher, rich with the lessons of impermanence and interdependence, guiding you with a gentle wisdom that transcends time. Embrace this sacred voyage with sincerity and courage, allowing each moment to deepen your connection to the world, to others, and to the essence of who you truly are. May these final reflections be a source of inspiration, and may they accompany you as you continue to explore the infinite landscape of your journey, a testament to the transformative power of mindfulness, insight, and love. Thank you for joining me on this path of discovery. Until we meet again, remember that every step you take is a step toward wisdom and compassion, echoing the timeless journey of spiritual awakening.